Yeah.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
we're on.
Yeah.
We need theme music.
We
Coming
do
Dun, dun,
need
dun, dun.
theme music. That would be
Someday.
cool.
Someday,
I
someday.
suppose.
News and stream alerts.
Someday.
Okay.
Monster trucks.
Well, I'm in the dark here, not because I'm trying to be especially spooky or Halloweeny, but just tired. My eyes are tired, and this makes me feel better. So anyway, welcome back to Aetherflux Hunters. We join the tryout crew here as they are on their first mission. They very intelligently left the quarry completely behind and free to run away, while they enter into a cave complex where they could possibly die and not be the quarry's problem anymore. Mother may have something to say about your tactics when you get home. That's all I'm saying. Where we so to recap, they're after and they found Rimble Kitchard, a former highwayman who is wanted for bail jumping and by the authorities for his crimes as a highwayman. Our crew tracked him down to a moisture farm in the outback of Space Australia, where they agreed to help him. He couldn't leave. He was willing to give himself up, but he couldn't leave until he took care of the security of his homestead for his wife and child, who could not go with you because the daughter had an ailment that was only treated by a flower that grew in that particular part of the outback. So you said, well, if you got this crystal, the farm could continue to work. Crystals in this cave complex, but you also needed to provide security for the farm, and so you contacted a Gith Enlightened who said he would provide security for the Kitchard family if you also found the ancient and sacred scroll that he believed to be in this same cavern complex. So your goals for this part of the quest are to find the crystal and to find the scroll, and also to not die. Returning with those things in your lives, Kitchard would go with you, and then you could try to rendezvous with Mother somewhere, either in the city of Q or trying to catch his rendezvous point. And last episode specifically, you briefly fought a cave dragon that the dungeon master had stupidly positioned next to a cliff face, so all you had to do was push it off.
With some grease. With some grease.
You solved a puzzle. You kind of crossed a narrow ledge or a narrow walkway above some
Most of us did.
snakes.
More or less.
Some of you had better luck than others. And the last thing you did was you fought a suit of animated armor, and in destroying it, you found a lever behind it. And this is where we pick up with this week's edition of Aetherflux Hunters.
Okay. Well, that was an easy battle, if I don't say so myself. What is that fancy little lever doing over there? Nobody pulled it, right?
Mm-mm. No, remember you had found a door that you couldn't pick open. So
damn it.
You might have been looking for this lever might be a way to open it.
I'm in the dark.
The ceiling on it.
It might. So, and Crit, ODM Master, what is this orange
Those are
light
lights.
here on the map?
That's a light. I added lights to the areas where apparently people have been, or beings, I should say, not people, but beings have been obviously present, and they've lit torches.
That's this thing here?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
And before we continue, I forgot that we're in map mode. Should I share my screen?
You may, if you would like to. It's appreciated, I think, for anybody watching at home.
Sure.
I don't know if anybody is watching at home.
Well, I know Folks are, as he's our man. All right.
He's quite possibly our most dedicated
Folks
viewer. So, what's up, bud? All right. I'm clicking the watch stream. Whoop.
Hey.
You're watching us. Please switch to the Roll20. It's creating a whole thing.
Wait, who's watching? Oh yeah,
You
well I
are
can't...
watching us, and it's
Whoa,
Wow.
dude.
yeah, it's
Hold on, let me
going. It's rabbit holing. It's happening. It's getting recursive.
Okay, wait.
When does this happen in the movie?
I can't watch this.
All
right,
there we
That's
go.
so
Now.
worth it.
Night and fighter fighting. No,
There you go.
There we go.
Ana Naftra Utra
Kalima.
Okay.
Kalima Shakti Day.
So there's this lever.
I'm gonna look over at damn it, I had Abraxas. And he's been our Broheim who's been helping me with the check for traps rolls. I look over and I'm like, you think that thing's trapped? Let's go take a look.
I mean, if it were up to me, it'd be trapped.
Thank God this isn't your dungeon then, Abraxas. So yeah, let's what do we is that investigation?
It is investigation. Yes, please give me a check.
And I think yours is higher, Abraxas, so why don't you go for it? And
I
I'll give
will
you
take-
advantage on that.
Okay, I will take a look. Oh, well.
Well.
Is
It's just
there a way
how
So it's real
To
good,
make things-
right?
it's gonna start.
What'd you roll?
Oh, well, I have a +6, and
You
I got
rolled
a
a
7.
So you had a 1.
Did you roll the dice twice? Because you got advantage.
No, I didn't. Okay.
Jesus,
Let's see.
you roll that dice, bro. Nat 1.
Okay, this time we got an 11 plus
Jesus.
6.
All right, there we go. That's better.
There we go.
As
Way better.
Abraxas almost jams in his instruments to check for traps and almost gets them stuck in the lever. At the last moment, he does not set off any traps, so he's pretty confident that there's no trap on this lever.
All right. And then so
I almost made it worse, but I think we're good to go here. But I just don't know what it connects to.
yeah, so as you were looking at it, I'm like, no, not that one. You don't be careful. Don't you remember the lever traps? So then anyway, as he's checked and there it appears to be no traps, I pull the lever.
Somewhere
Ah,
I forgot my sound effects ran out already. Somewhere in the cave system, you hear something rattle and then like a sound of stone rolling away. You remember that the doors in here are circular. They tend to roll into the wall to open.
Okay.
well, there was the door north of the pendulum, and the door we opted not to enter when we first walked into the cave. Those are the two doors we haven't opened yet.
Also, while we're here, we also have 2 pathways that may lead around into areas. There's
Probably can see this part now. Let me reveal that.
a more northern and southern one.
Okay.
Oh.
Alright, so
Okay,
there's
so there's another
that one.
door.
And then there's that upper one.
Right. So I believe that maybe we send somebody up to the northern area
Yeah.
and they can just round out that corridor, and
yeah.
the others, like perhaps Abraxas and I, can check for
Netflix
traps.
gonna go to the upper area and take a quick look.
I'm
already just
will
gonna have a
follow.
quick peek.
Oh,
Okay.
Are we all going? Oh, it looks like somebody already got.
Yeah, go with him. Go with him, Red.
Alright. Arnolf will go to this little middle spot between them in case
Okay.
anybody needs help.
I got you, fam.
All right. So what am I looking at? Does it look like a closet or something? It's a pretty small
It-
space.
Yeah, it is a 10-foot wide by like 12-foot long area. It does not appear to be connected to anything else. It appears
Okay.
to be perhaps something that never got finished or used, Or you could search around, see if there's anything here.
Yeah, I'll do a quick investigate, see if I find anything, if there's like storage or whatever. Whoop, bounced out. We're just gonna use a different d20. Alright, it's a natural 18, which for Quiplic's investigation is a 19.
You're very confident that this is, in fact, just a dead end. Sorry.
Excellent. I love getting good rolls on... No, it's fine. That's life.
That natural
I'm absolutely
18.
certain there's nothing in here. And then I'm gonna walk back and rejoin the others.
Okay.
Sort of walk back down.
Now, now, Abraxas, let's not be hasty and just try to wiggle things like you did with the lever. Let's try this one with a little bit more care. And I help him again, and I'm implying, of course, if you're too dull to understand, that I want you to check for traps.
All right, Chief. Let me wiggle a few things.
Advantage.
Checking the door for traps. Hey, 19 plus 6 is a 25. Do I
Do it
still have
again
to
in
take
case
the
you get
second
that
roll?
20.
All right.
Yeah.
You found a trap.
Hey,
Well, a trap. What kind of trap is it?
It has something to do with the floor.
on my feet.
Okay.
Behind the door. You feel like there's something
Oh,
on
okay.
the floor behind the door.
So, which of you fine gentlemen thinks you're going to attempt to disarm that trap?
And just for clarification, it's sleight of hand, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's
That will likely be me.
yeah.
I've got
Well,
nimble
Sesh,
fingers.
before you go wiggling any handles or trying to disarm anything, I just want you to know, and
Oh.
Quiplic walks over to him and rests a hand on his shoulder, that I still sort of resent you saying that I'm smelly, but may the spirits guide you. And I cast guidance on him.
Yeah. Thanks, buddy. And then I look over to Abraxas and I go, God, he reeks.
I can't get over those weird flippers.
All right, so guidance is
What?
D4, right, Trombo?
Hey, what are you using for tools?
Well, let me tell you. If I look in my stuff here.
Tinker's tools or?
I do have thieves' tools if you need.
Oh, okay. Well, you could borrow those.
I would
Hey,
like to
pal,
borrow
I
those.
got some thieves' tools you can borrow.
All right.
Jeez, once a thief, always a thief.
It was part of the character creation thing. It was an option. I'm like, okay.
Thieves' tools, check.
All right, so
Yoink.
one sec. 16 plus a 1 is 17 plus 5 is 22.
Okay.
Disarm.
The door opens. So let me do that first.
Ooh. I was disarming first.
Yeah. Well,
Okay. All right.
Looks like we opened the door.
Oh,
Too
shit.
late.
The door is ajar.
The
and
door is a bottle. Think we might need to bring up some of the big guys.
you
Yeah.
you see as the door swings open, the floor starts to tilt down, but then whatever you did to it, like it holds it.
Ah.
It holds it in place. And you see an opening that leads back to the first area that you came
Is that
in.
an opening to the south as well?
It just It-
Here.
that is not. That's a wall that
Oh,
got
okay.
erased by accident.
I don't know about you there, Chief, but this looks like some sort of sliding trap that goes right into that pit under the bear bridge.
Exactly. Oh God, and I wonder if that would have taken us to whatever we pushed that thing into. That would have been dangerous. Good find, by the way, friend. And here's your thieves' tools back. I'm gonna go
Indeed,
take a
good
peek in there.
eyes, gentlemen.
Okay.
Oh, I don't.
There is a bit of a slope to the floor, so
Be careful.
be careful. If you,
Shimmy.
On a piece of this rope.
Yeah, why not? Yeah, I'll take a piece of that rope. What the hell?
Rat, take the other half of this.
Got it.
All right, and let's do an investigation in here to see if there's anything of note. Un momento. Aha! A 15.
It appears to be anything that could have been in this room is probably slid out of it at some point. Now, to clarify, what you do notice is the room doesn't slide people into the pit. It slides people. Here, let's see, where's my pointer? This doesn't have a laser thing. It slides people
Remember, click and hold and it'll
right
take
here,
Oh.
and it slides them back out into the bear cave, immediately where that pile of bones is.
it. Oh.
Bring us back to the door that we've never checked.
It brings you to. Oops, damn it, wrong layer. It brings you back to the entryway where the bear was.
Is this a wall here, or is this open to that?
That's a wall. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. I misunderstood.
So,
Let's see if I can do this.
okay, so I'm gonna, because I'm tethered to the rope, come back out and just kind of share with everybody what I saw. And so this room's very peculiar. But if you remember when we walked through the chamber where the bear was, there was the several piles of bone. I definitely think that this was somewhat of a feeding chamber where the food would be loaded in here and then dropped into that area, or it's a trash chute of sorts where perhaps this is a killing floor and it spills them out into the entryway for whatever reason. Either way, it's quite creepy in there, and it slopes, and my footing was not well, so I think we should be away from this place.
It does not sound like there's anything useful in there anyway.
However, it is a shortcut back into the main area. So instead of having to walk across Snake Pit, where our dear friend Retzhot fell into, we could just slide down in here. However, I would recommend somebody else go first.
Not
Unless
it.
they're- Not it.
1, 2, 3, not it.
What about you, Arnulf?
I will go.
Can I don't know what it would take. Maybe a nature check or something. Is there a way to detect?
Oops.
Remember the old D&D? There's detect grade. Is there a way to tell if
What?
the floor I'm on now is higher than the floor of the entrance of the cave? Yeah, detect grade. I think was a dwarf.
I think it's just a perception roll now.
Wow.
But yeah, that used to be a dwarf thing. I kind of
Oh,
miss
yeah.
that kind of stuff.
Dwarves
Yeah.
do still have a thing that gives them advantage on checks that involve like stone cutting and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
So
it,
there's a
stone cutting.
little bit of a legacy there.
All right.
I love
I'm
hearing
gonna.
about old D&D stuff.
Yeah, it's cool stuff.
Thaco
Why?
used
Hey,
dark
I don't know what
magic,
Thaco was.
and
I
I
know.
will never. I've had it explained to me so many times. I'm not a math person. I get that there was a chart and you got used to it, but it just seems so back-asswards.
Okay, I'm gonna do a perception check just to see if I'm curious.
Where are you looking? I'm sorry, I missed as I was manipulating the map.
I don't know. Basically, really anywhere. I'll move my character just on the inside of this door, but I'm trying to. I can't draw a line, can I? I'm trying to assess
No.
if where I am now.
You can freehand.
You can totally draw a
is-
line.
Doesn't it actually draw on the map, though?
Maybe you could erase
Yeah,
it.
like kind of like I just did.
Well, isn't
Okay.
You're trying
But
to do
wait,
what?
you're trying to assess like your
use the
distance.
ping thing to. Oh, and there is a distance
God.
tool.
Damn it. I know you can still hear me, so. But yes, basically assess if where I am now and the slope for. I did hear that.
Wait.
So what I'm trying to figure out, exit of that chute, is it going to be 15 feet off the floor of the cave entrance or
Yes.
2 feet?
15,
Okay.
16 inches long.
Because I don't want to slide out to,
A 50-foot drop.
Damn it.
right?
All
That's why I like.
It's a 15-foot drop.
Okay.
All right, so
All right, I'm gonna just stop messing with that because all I'm doing is making it worse.
I see you tried to use
I'm
whiteout or
trying to
something.
erase
Eh.
the line.
yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, that'll work. Thanks.
Arnolf, did you do you think you might want to slide down this thing?
Well, if one person holds a rope, one of us we could just rappel down the last 15 feet, and then the rest of us could catch the last.
Even as Arnulf is saying that, Quiplik starts tying a rope around himself, and then just like holds it out to him.
Are all
It's
three-
good thinking, lad.
All three of you are strong characters, correct? I mean, giant turtle, lion man, and robot, right?
Yes.
He's not a giant. He's just very heavy.
Oh, okay. Okay.
He's.
That counts.
I mean, he is like.
But-
No, are you strong?
400 pounds. Oh, I am strong.
But
so
Yeah, that's
that
what he-
part is
Anchor point.
100%.
You're
Yeah.
a great anchor.
That's
point.
why. Yes, that's why Quip makes a good anchor.
Yeah.
He's very
Okay.
stout and sturdy, and he does have a good strength score.
Hey, do turtles breathe underwater, or they hold their breath or something?
There's a
long?
breath holding feature, I believe.
Okay.
I have my character sheet up. Let me just check.
I was just
that.
thinking,
I want to say
a great
that it's,
anchor, taking that literally.
Nerd.
I thought you were asking because where does this shoot actually go?
That's what I started thinking. I'm like, I ain't going down.
Yeah, there's a 1 hour hold breath for
Okay.
turtles.
You won't need it now. I was just.
But no, it's
Curious.
cool. Yeah, if anything comes up, because Quiplik will totally dive underwater at like a moment's notice too. So.
All right.
Alrighty. So with
All
the
right,
rope.
let's light this candle.
Okay, I'm going to go into the room and slide down the thing, and then rappel down the rope. The end.
Okay. You're gonna need to make it some sort of let's see.
Quiplik would have
Athletics?
I'm gonna say athletics or acrobatics, whichever is easier for you to get through the hole, since the floor didn't actually drop properly, so you kind of have to tram your big furry body through there.
Alright. Athletics it is. Roll +5. 15 + 5, that's a dirty 20.
Okay, you are able to get through the end of the chute. You find yourself back in room 1, the entryway, where you dispatched the cave bear.
Is there a particular spot?
You can be right on top of those bones if you'd like.
Like here?
Yeah, the bones broke your fall.
You.
Convenient. And then I'm just going to call it next!
I'll go. Well, my friend's down there. I'm gonna go next. Thank you, Turtle Man.
I'm not gonna make you all roll, so if you just want to
Good.
get on through,
I'm
that's
gonna
Okay.
be at the
Okay.
bottom to like catch and hand off people.
okay. So you're all back in the entryway.
Okay,
yeah.
so let me start. I'll
Character.
move my.
Choo.
All right, so we're back here. Once we're back in, I coil up my rope and untie myself, and probably even fold it up nice. Cause
Hey,
it's-
Rhett, you want to change
Fisherman
it to your
style.
pointer mode on the left.
Yeah.
Everybody. Saw you measuring distance.
All right. What was that?
That's what she said.
Oh, I was just BSing that he's like just coiling up his rope nice and clean and stowing it in his pack.
Proper sailor,
Yeah, proper sailor.
whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I like that kind of stuff. Don't
No,
ever
it's
apologize for
yeah,
doing
it's
it
just
flavor.
standard procedure thing.
Okay. So I'm just gonna. You guys can move your tokens as you wish, but are you going back the way you already went through the puzzle door, the Doglug room?
We don't have to. Like, this whole wall's now down, right?
There was the way
Yes.
up, right? Yeah, we should
Perfect.
go that way.
Yep.
Yeah. Let's rock and roll.
That door has rolled into the wall, and that passageway is now now open. Rather.
Are we talking this one here?
I just switched
Yes.
maps. Yeah, the one
Okay.
to the north there in front of you.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
And let's close that.
What can we see through the door?
Yeah.
Well, that's an interesting question.
As we are whisked
Whoa.
away to another map.
Oh.
Here we go. Yes. Yes.
Everybody's on the
Everybody.
same page.
Let the
That's
cultural
good.
reference flow through you.
If you don't know that movie, we're not friends. Period.
That's. You know, I don't
Okay.
get that way about a lot of movies, but that movie, I'm like, oh, you haven't seen it? What are you doing right now? You want to watch it? You're gonna watch it. You need to watch that movie.
Because that's what's happening right now.
It's so good.
Where?
Crap.
I guess I'm not sure.
What layer is
Oh,
that on?
Sorry, I just realized you're still fleshing it out.
That is on the black layer with a really long tunnel and some light bulbs.
As you enter the area, the door that was here rolls
Wow, that's a lot
open.
of- Okay.
Ah, okay.
So you guys, shit, do I have to put
Where
your
are
tokens on?
Tokens now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Are they
I
still
think I
on the
have to put-
last? Oh, okay. Huh. Fun.
So while you're doing that, I need to get a drink. BRB.
Oh, actually, yeah.
Is
I'm
that
good.
tunnel-
Is this gonna take a second? I'll be right back.
Is that tunnel that is already drawn, Chris? Is that the one that led to the snake pit earlier?
Not exactly. No. So I have everybody. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You look down that one after you cross the snake pit. You looked north and then you looked back east. That's the same. That you did see that. That's why that one is uncovered. You saw this.
Okay.
You saw this T junction before.
Yep.
If we had gotten this far, it would have been like a little bit
Okay.
easier to remember. But yeah,
No,
you,
I get
you
it
looked
now.
down this hallway before.
What's up? Rat? It does. Are you the rat?
We hear you, Rick.
Sorry. Talking to Corinne real quick.
No, it's fine. You can mute yourself though.
I can't. I mean, I physically can't because I'm away from my computer right now.
Oh, well, never mind.
This is kind of weird. It looks like your chair is talking.
It does.
Ghost
Don't mind
chair.
Spooky player.
Woo!
He's invisible.
I originally went to go get my water bottle.
All right, hold on a second here. I'm trying to get everybody organized here.
Everybody.
This is no, that's not right. Controlled by Rat. All right, I got. Unfortunately,
Is it?
there's
too
probably something
early
I'm missing here.
for
there-
a quick
but it-
intermission. Maybe we take 5.
No, just
Or
just
are
give
you
me a
good?
second here.
Okay.
Just
No,
give me
no,
a
that's
second,
fine.
okay?
It's. I mean, it is actually just timing wise too early for an intermission. So.
Yeah.
Oh, I will say this: my son wanted me to make sure I showed everybody my shirt today because he got
Yeah,
it for
let's
me.
see it.
Okay.
See-
That's. I like it.
You gotta
so
stand up.
far. You gotta stand,
Stand up, Boris. Yep.
Show me.
That's awesome.
Oh.
sweet.
Yeah.
Is that Boba
I
Fett,
love
dude?
it.
Yep.
Yoda, Chewie.
Yoda,
Vader,
Chewie, Boba,
Who's got point?
Darth,
Right,
Princess Leia.
Princess Leia.
I can only see like part of the bun.
Yep. And they've got like jack-o'-lantern candy
That's
bags or whatever.
awesome.
Yeah.
That is an awesome
Right.
shirt.
Good
Dude.
shirt.
Give your kid a clap on the back for that one. That's a sick shirt.
That's some good shirt right there.
Boba's my jam.
Nice shirt.
All right, I think I've associated all the tokens appropriately. Can you guys check?
Yeah, I can't see him.
Yes.
Oh, hold on,
Yeah, we don't see him.
because you're actually off the
Yeah.
map.
Oh,
Oh, I thought we were just fogged.
Map.
La, 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 la,
so if you
Map,
place her.
map.
Oh, there we are. I see us.
Map.
la, la,
so
la, la.
it'd be like,
Map.
Map, map, map. Map, map, map. Map, map, map.
All right.
Okay.
We can be friends.
All right. I was gonna say that was a subtle one. I almost didn't pick it up.
Love that movie.
oh me, my jungle dog.
Always
All right,
talking about fucking
These
time.
bucks, little man. All right.
Put that in my hand.
The money doesn't choke. That
You owe me, owe me,
Oh me, oh
My jungle love.
love.
All right,
Oh,
enough.
All right, yeah.
What are you doing?
We could
Yeah.
we could just so we're gonna quote Kevin Smith movies for the rest of the night.
So as they're dancing to each other, they just burst out into like a flash dance. I am gonna move up.
Okay.
Yeah, just
Just
wait
turned
till I
into a musical.
actually in game start busting out sea shanties. It'll happen.
Oh, I'll join you.
We need a musical episode.
Oh boy.
It'll happen.
Because I come into the odd lot.
Next.
Don't threaten me with a good time.
Join the odd lot in 4 more episodes.
Oh, this is driving me nuts.
Yar.
I feel.
It be driving me nuts.
That's one of my favorite pirate jokes of all time.
It's one of the best.
So, what's with the wooden steering wheel on your belt buckle?
So good.
Okay.
Is that a pickaxe or a
Alright,
pick?
so I'm gonna follow Sesh.
Oh, this looks.
I can pretend we didn't see that.
No, you can see that. That's fine.
Oh, we can?
Right.
Alright.
Sesh is seeing
Teeth.
that.
My tiefling senses are tingling.
My,
Yeah.
I might need a new change of pants.
All right. What you see in room Quattro here. This rectangular room smells strongly of leftover meat that is about to spoil. Small crude leather saddles are hung on pegs on the northern wall. And pointer.
Ah,
Okay.
Um,
it's a stable.
desert bugs, like the kind you saw and fought on your way to find Rimble Kitchard, scuttle in a large cage that takes up a 10 by 24, about 10 by 25 foot section of the room over there on the eastern side. On the northeast corner of the room is a sturdy door.
But they are caged.
Yes, they are currently behind a cage. They have there's like a water trough. There's a food trough. That's probably where the smell is coming from,
Is that,
as well as the sort of smell of these very large insects. There's hay on the floor here, and the floor actually looks to have been reinforced underneath these creatures because you do remember that they could burrow
Dig.
and tunnel
Yeah.
before.
there's 5 of them? Is that correct?
However many you see is how many there are,
Okay.
as far as
Yeah,
you know.
that's 5. Now,
What is
Sesh,
that on the southeast here?
That is like refuse,
Okay.
probably giant insect poop or something.
Okay.
Droppings. Sweet.
Now, Sesh,
Um,
what you've got in this room is a proper unpleasant odor. What you've noticed on me was the manly scent of open sea air.
Yeah, I'd say half of one. That saying, it doesn't. You still stink like gross. Anyway,
I
these
will
things smell
fight you.
grosser. I would not like a fight.
Stink like a gross.
Well, it looks like
Oh.
we're in for one anyway. Against
No,
these vicious bugs.
I
The
they're
cage is
just
still up,
curious.
but as they notice you, the bugs kind of come up to the edge of the cage because you look like food.
What are these here?
These are tools here. Oh,
Yeah, that's a shovel. There's a rake. There's a broom.
Is this food or feed?
That is. Oh, okay. So hold on a second before anybody does anything else. It's just some supplies that are piled up. Hey, Abraxas.
Yep. What did I just trigger?
As you step there, you feel
Uh-oh.
the floor slightly sink underneath you, and the gate lowers.
Fudge.
Roll for initiative.
Here we go.
Now it's time for fun.
I don't have enough grease for this.
See, you want our initiatives in the roll 20 chat?
Yeah, that's cool. That helps.
Okay. I dig these sound effects.
I can figure out how to do the initiative.
You should on your D&D Beyond sheet. There should just be you can click your initiative number to roll it.
Oh no, I mean in roll 20.
Oh,
Oh.
just write your.
Oh, I
just write
see.
the
There's
number.
a +3.
Oh, I typed it in Discord, not Roll20. I'll type it in both.
No, that's not it. Well, that's +3, so I guess it's 10.
Look like it's 14.
Are those little goblin noises?
Wouldn't you like to know?
You didn't make a check.
As long as we're semi-paused, what did you say? It's a shovel and like a pickaxe? Is that what the tools are?
It's a shovel. It's a broom.
A broom,
Or I'm sorry, a shovel, a rake. Wait,
shovel.
I
rake.
forget. It's stuff for cleaning a stable.
Okay, no, I was just trying to clarify what it was and see if I wanted to grab one of them.
Oh crap! That's not what I wanted to do. All right.
That's what I was just thinking.
Okay, so you guys are going. Well, I'm not going to tell you what these things are yet. So keep the mystery alive. Okay.
I feel dizzy.
Rhett, you feel like you are free to move first. Or so
good.
you can move, you can attack, you can do some other action, but basically you get a movement and an action just to refresh everybody how this works, and possibly a bonus action.
If one is available.
Okay.
Who's riding these things? I say that out loud.
That is a question I didn't think of.
I'm gonna move up front, but I'm holding off from any attacks or anything like that, or just kind of positioning myself.
You can take the dodge action, and there's a bonus to your AC if you do that. Well, we should get these guys that cheat sheet we have.
Or yes, that cheat sheet is great. Yeah, you can take the dodge action, which gives you a boost if they attack you, or you can hold action and say a trigger. Like if one of them approaches you, you can say, if it comes after me, I'm going to go for it.
Okay.
So the
And
dodge
what does
action.
dodge give you?
That great
And-
is down though.
Enemy attacks have disadvantage against you, and you have advantage on all deck saves
Okay.
until your next turn. So these things are looking hungry, looking at us.
Yes. So Rhett,
Creepy
are
little
you're
buggy.
moving? Are you doing anything else? Or are you gonna wait for them to approach and attack?
If they're coming after us, I'm gonna fuck it. I'll go after them. So can I walk up and then make my
Yeah,
attack?
you can attack. Yes.
Okay. So rolling a nat 20 plus
Oh.
5.
Hey.
Okay, so our
I'm
roll
going
for
in
that.
with the lunge.
Our rule for that is you do maximum damage on the die. So if it's like a D8, you do 8 points of damage plus your 5. Is that what you said? Plus 5 for damage? No, plus 5 to hit.
No, I'm sorry,
five to
plus
hit.
5 to hit. So it is a 25. I will roll for.
No, you don't have to roll for damage.
So
You
max.
max.
Well, no,
What
you
was
do
it?
have to roll.
guys, I'll handle it.
Yeah, okay.
Whatever your damage die is, what is it? D8?
It's a D6 short sword. So I'm going
D6.
in with.
So you're gonna do 6 points of damage plus whatever modifier you're using, which is probably strength for you.
Well, it's 1d6 plus 3.
So you're gonna do 9 points of damage. Then you're gonna roll the D6 on top of that for damage.
Okay. And that
This
is a 6.
This is a house rule, I assume?
This is a house rule.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Robot uses this for Aetherflux.
So you did.
Got it.
So you did 15 points of damage. Which one were you attacking?
Yes.
This one.
The
This
one. Yes, the one in the middle.
Okay. You spirit's little tiny head. Well, it's not a tiny head. It's a big toothy head actually. But you definitely kill it, and it falls dead. Good shot. Just like when you hit level 5, you get 2 attacks. Anything else?
feel kind of bad. It's like we're killing somebody's horses.
Well, this somebody's probably evil.
All right, let's go to Arnoff.
I like that probably.
All right. Now that combat has begun, Arnolf is going to raise his halberd. And he's going to charge in and swing at this one here. So,
Okay.
bonus action, enter a rage. And to hit, that will be. Where are you? There you are. An 18 to hit.
That hits. You find a gap in its shell.
And then damage is going to be 14 total.
14 total to the fourth one, I'm saying. You too kill it before it can move.
Nice.
So I can take these two off the board.
And that will be me.
Nice. I gotta take this guy off. Okay. Now it is their turn. They are kind of not too much phased by the fact that two of them just died instantly. So they're going to close into attack. He'll just attack from there. Okay, so let me roll some attack die here. The one down here takes a stab at Arnoff. Oh, I'm gonna guess a 21 hits.
It's pretty close, but oh yeah.
Take 4 points of damage.
Okay, rage reduces it by half.
Okay. This fellow is going to let's see. Let's make this even. He can reach the pretty guy in the back, so he's going to do that. Where's my macro? What the hell? Well, let's use his macro. Ooh, Jesus. I'm going to guess that a 22 hits Sesh.
If a 22 hits a Nolo,
Yeah.
Sesh is getting chunked, dude. 14. Yeah, you hit me.
You take 4 damage.
That's Jesus. That's hell.
I should.
All right. Bastards! I wasn't even going to hit him either. I was going to animal tame him and then ride out of here like in the sunset. But now I'm going to goose him. They're getting goosed.
And this
gonna
one's going
ask
to
on my
attach
turn.
Red.
I was going to ask on my turn if anybody had the ability to ride one.
Well, I've got animal handling plus.
This is a 14 hit Red.
You know, I
Sure,
didn't even think about that. I've got +4 on that.
Red?
Yeah.
14 hit you?
14.
You compare it to your armor class.
My AC is 14.
There you go.
It's a hit. You take 5 damage.
Ouch.
Okay, that is their turn.
Great. So I'm up, and I'm going to back up because D-Bag McBugstein hit me hard. And I'm going to back up to here, and I'm going to shoot this guy with my crossbow pistol. So
That would give him an attack of opportunity on you.
with this guy,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're moving away from him.
He's the one who hit you.
yeah. So do
So
it
he-
because I already moved and I already did it. So fuck it. Fudge it. God, I gotta watch my mouth.
12 hit you?
No.
Okay, so you missed his opportunity attack.
You know what? And I'm not gonna shoot that guy because this tool came at me twice, bro. So I'm gonna pop him. Shoot him
Okay.
once. All right, let's do it. Oh, suck a lemon, son. You got a 19 to hit him. Kadoosh.
That definitely hits.
1d8 plus 3. Yes! Sorry, 10 damage. Squamch.
10 damage. You shoot it, blow its little buggy head off.
And I laugh and say, "That's what you get." And I'm done.
Okay, Quiplick.
Yep.
This
So
music is sick.
I grab my fisherman's spear from off my back, and I run myself over here, and I go to stab Mr. Buggy Boy. Oh, no, correction.
No, I'm sorry. Don't, you can ignore that. Which one are you hitting?
I thought that this one in the corner was dead, so my mistake.
That one's alive.
I actually want to run over here and stab that one.
Okay. Give me an attack roll, please.
Okay. Boop. Spear +5 to hit. 11?
That does not hit.
Curses!
Foiled again.
Can I spit at it as a free action?
You can.
Kaput!
Yes. Try to sit down a little bit. Okay. Anything else? That's it? Just spitting at it? All right. So, Abraxas, you're up.
Are either of the two remaining, have they been injured yet? Neither of them have, right?
No.
Do I have, I don't know if this works this way or not. Do I have line of sight to the one that is directly north of Rhett?
He has
I'm just-
partial cover, so he'll get a +2 to his AC.
Is that due to the materials that are in my way?
Yes.
Okay.
You probably could step forward one and get a clear shot.
Should be able to.
Step
What
to the
happens?
east one.
This is a theoretical move. What
You
if
can
I
shoot
move
through your
here?
shoot through your friendly space without hitting them unless you roll a 1.
Okay. How about if I move to where
Steady
I am now?
aim there. Steady aim.
Which,
Okay.
John?
So here's where I was.
Yep.
If I move
Let's go
here,
there.
is that okay?
I think you'll have a clear shot then. Yeah.
Okay. And that's what I do. And I load up a red test tube into my blunderbuss, aim it at the sand flea north of Rhett, and take aim and fire. And that is a firebolt, sorry. That's a firebolt spell. So I rolled. Oh my god! Are you...
Oh, you son of a bee.
I think I just shot my foot. I rolled a 1.
Looks like you shot your friend.
Yeah. Please give me another roll.
Oh, lordy.
I don't have many hit points.
The second roll, kind of
You
this
shot me,
9
you
plus
shit
6. 9 plus 6 is a 15.
What's your armor class there?
Oh,
Red.
no, red. Oh, red.
Error.
I'm
Error.
rolling damage.
What's your roll for damage on that?
Oh, boy.
Watch him max it.
It's a 3. Now it's a 3.
All right.
So, as the test tube is firing out of my blunderbuss and I realize it's heading right for the back of Rhett's head, I say, oh, fuck. Only he didn't say fudge.
Where did you hear that?
All
A
right.
Christmas
So,
story to him.
Rhett, you're feeling much warmer.
So sorry.
Round 2. Fight.
Like,
Once
Rhett.
today.
all right.
You can tell us how badly hurt you are.
I think you're done.
How-
You said you're
How
down to
many
1 hit point now.
How many points did you hit me for?
I was 3.
3. I'm down to 6.
Oh, all right.
All right. I mean, other than the fact that I've got
Sorry.
animal handling I don't have any like charm animal kind of spell or anything like that. Can I try and
Smack
do
'em.
something?
Smack
Well-
him, dude. They drew blood.
They are angry.
All right.
Okay, they are hostile creatures. So
Yeah.
I think if animal handling could work at all, you'd be at a pretty serious disadvantage.
Fair enough. All right. So we're pretty much past that point.
Yeah, what you've realized is if you can hit these things, they aren't that tough. But the problem is like, getting through their chitinous shell.
All right. All right. Well, fuck it.
I guess just chitin would be the word.
Yeah. All right. We've pretty much been on the attack the whole time, so no sense in changing that now. So. And a 22. 17
hit?
plus 5 to hit.
Damn, yeah, that hits. You're hitting the top one there?
Yes, one right next to me.
Okay. Roll for damage.
That will be a 4.
4. Plus your bonus?
Yes. So 1 plus 3.
Okay. You definitely hit some soft material behind the shell, but it is still very much up on its feet. Arnoff. I wouldn't advise you to move because it would get an opportunity attack on you, Rick. But if you moved here, no, that wouldn't help. Never mind. Yeah, it would have an opportunity attack on you if you move.
No, if he moved there, it wouldn't be out of its threatened zone. So he wouldn't draw that attack of opportunity. It's
Yeah,
still
but it
within the
also wouldn't help
threatened
him
square.
very much. Actually, no.
No.
What you could do? You could move here, and he'd be. No, he'd still be in. No, it doesn't.
Well-
He can't move without drawing an attack of opportunity if he moves more than one square either way. Either way,
If he
can
moved
mo-
here, he wouldn't risk being shot in the back of the head on a nat 1, though.
there you go.
That's true. And I am shooting.
Shot me, you shitbird.
So are you moving, Red, or are you staying there, buddy? You can stay there too if you want.
I was about to say, I figured since I made my attack that I'm positioned there.
Okay. All right. So that's Arnoff.
All right. Since,
Go big or go home.
Since I'm already next to one, I'm just going to swing it in. Ooh, that's a 19 on the die.
That hits.
24 total, baby. All right, damage. That's going to total 11.
11. It is Bugoo. You've killed it. You bastard, you've killed it. No, you've killed it.
And then I'm going to go ahead and just move up next to him
Okay.
and look very angry at the last remaining one.
Right on. All right. Well, unfortunately, because it's a bug, it doesn't really understand like that it probably should flee. Maybe it's some sort of hive mind where they don't value themselves individually, or it's just that dumb or that hungry. So it is going to attack. I think it makes sense that it attacks Rhett, since that's the one that was fighting to begin with. So it takes one of its scythe flank legs up and stabs at him. Does a 20, yeah, 20 hits you, right, Rat?
Yeah.
Does 5 damage.
God damn, son. Gonna need a fucking priest.
Yeah, buddy, I don't know if we got one of them.
All right, and that is its turn.
All right, it's my turn.
I'm fucking dying over here.
All right, I'm gonna Sam Squamsh him with my gun.
Okay.
Sorry, Rhett. I really
roll
hope I
one,
don't
two.
miss, buddy.
Right.
If I do, you're a dead man.
Seriously, I am one RCH away from
16 hit.
it's better than a 1.
It does.
Yeah, no, I got way better than a 1. All right, and then yes, I got another 10 damage.
And you blow away this one too.
I like the bug sound effects. I really do. It's funny.
You are now out of combat, but
Alright,
not
so
necessarily
I
out of bleeding.
immediately walk up to Rhett and say, "Buddy, I am so sorry," and I
So
just
sorry.
put my blunderbuss up against his back,
Oh god.
pull the trigger,
Finish him off.
And
Can't see this
cast Cure
upper.
Wounds, and cast Cure Wounds,
Cure wounds. Okay.
and that'll be a 6 + 4. That's a 10 for 10 points of healing.
So
That's good.
that's
10 points of damage. You've killed him.
Put me way
You
into the
monster.
Seriously, I
Finish the
was at 1.
shit. So should bring you
And
up
then
to
I
11.
I've heard people say that there's only one
Yeah.
hit point that matters.
This is true.
That's true.
It's your last one.
Yep.
I also
Okay.
gotta give him a once over, check him out. I'm like, dude, so sorry.
Yeah, he's down a quart of oil. His alignment's off a little
Please.
bit. Close to the right. Okay, so there's a bunch of bug guts and bug parts laying around. There's some whatever passes for fluid for a rat on the ground. This is the room.
Yeah,
Let's do an investigation.
indeed. I
I'm down
want
with
to help whoever's investigating. Seth,
Oh, that's-
are you
that will be-
investigating?
No, that would be well, I mean, I could certainly, I should, but I mean, Abraxas, you're just so good at it. Do you want
like
to? I don't want to take your role. You know, basically, Josh doesn't want to make you do what you didn't want to do in the first place.
No, I don't mind taking a look. My question is, what am I looking at or for?
Maybe
I mean, I
through the
can't
supplies
genetically
first.
investigate the room.
What if we just look through the supplies in these barrels here, and maybe I give you a hand with that.
Right on.
Because, look-
do what?
Yeah, it's like look. This is like a stable, so I don't imagine any kind of
Yeah, I'm not
worthy
interested.
gem being stuck in a stable, but it could be.
Yeah, these supplies in this pile here. Does anything look?
It's a combination of bone meal and some dried meat. It's basically like kibble, like animal
Food.
chow for a carnivorous animal, which is probably what these bugs are.
Mhm.
I mean, I
I'd like to
suppose I
take
can
some of that.
investigate.
Yeah, let's take some of that.
Okay, you know what? Take a sack of it.
Yeah, I'll take. Yeah.
They aren't light, and I don't do encumbrance, but just be realistic
gotcha.
about it.
Yeah, I don't see me using it outside of this cave anyway. So
Okay. Let me see. I think Quiplic's gonna stow his fisherman's spear, and he's gonna grab the shovel from out of those tools and kind of like
Okay.
pick it up and just sort of judge. He wants to know like if he thinks it feels hefty enough that in a pinch he could somebody with it.
It this did you say the shovel?
The shovel.
Yeah, you could definitely use it as an improvised weapon if you
Yeah.
wanted to.
Yeah, he's gonna carry it
Um,
around, like just in case. For like a one-time use, like smack somebody, throw it, whatever. He's gonna take it.
Okay. Since we got a late start, do you guys want to keep going a little bit?
Sure.
Or take a break?
Yeah, it's about 20 and 9 now.
That's when we usually take a. That's actually my alarm going off, reminding me. But we had a late start, so you
All
want to
right,
keep
so
going
like
a little
push
bit?
through for another like 15, 20, see what happens?
Yeah. That works
All right.
for me.
Is that
Yeah, I'm good.
everybody good? Okay. Cool,
So
cool.
wife's home, so kids taken care of.
Okay.
Carry on.
right, so Quip has a shovel. You're looking at the saddles.
Yeah, those are saddles. Okay, I forgot those.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, they've been modified to fit over the body of one of these creatures.
Oh, the creatures that we
okay.
just wasted.
Yeah,
It's
so
all right
when-
now,
They
guys.
attacked us. There was
We
no
just
going
screwed
back from that one. They were hostile.
I was just thinking, I was doing the math. I'm like, there's 5 of us, there's 5 of them, there's 5 things. We could get on their backs.
Perhaps in another world.
But they did squish pleasantly.
They did have a satisfying sound, I'll say that. All right, looking down the hallway here to the west.
Okay, there's a door.
Oh, that's a door. Okay.
I'll help you.
I try to look. Oh, there's a door.
Let me.
Abraxas was
roll
looking
that
for a
down.
peephole in the door. Let's give him some credit.
All right, I will investigate the door for any possible traps.
With advantage, because I'll help you.
Hey,
And I'm
why
just
couldn't
gonna
I
watch
roll
the
this
fun.
before? Natural 20 plus 6.
All right, that's so good. There's no traps
You
on
know
this door.
everything.
It is
The door
locked.
just-
Can I give that
You
roll
see
for
the
later?
whole map.
And you're like, oh, right, and you just kind of like, without waiting for Sesh, you just sort of take like your thief's tool pick and just pop it open because you rolled so well.
Ta-da!
I look at you with. Well done.
What the hell? What level is that on? All right, I don't know what's going on here. Apparently, this door's not on any of my levels. Oh, that's why.
We can remember that it's open. Oh, there you go.
The door just got on your level.
The door just
All
got
right,
up
so
and
what do you
walked
look
away.
through? And that is the wrong. Come on, computer, give me the right thing I'm selecting.
Yes.
Can I head up toward the door?
Yeah, you. Yeah, I mean, like we're not. Well, yes, be mindful of where you are on the board.
All right.
That's exactly what I say to him.
Mind the gap.
The trap was right here, by the way. If you could,
Look out for any squishy floor tiles.
that was the trap that you hit. Okay, so you see a door to the west, and then there is a apparent dead end to the south.
So let's do like some investigation down. I'll come down here and I'll do an investigation.
All right, give me a roll.
Sure. Oh, that almost was a 1. And then it rolled and it tinked over to the 19. So I'll take a 23 on that.
All right, let me get down to my notes. You find a secret door in the western wall.
Ooh. So I'm just gonna like kind of play it like very chill, very cool, like I'm the best right now, and just wait until they. Nah, you know what I'm gonna say. I think I found something here. I wasn't gonna mention it until we looked at that other door, but this one looks like it's certainly hidden away, and it was very difficult to find. But look,
You
look at this.
also noticed as you were looking around that this corridor, like this end of the corridor, was pretty thick with dust. There weren't any footprints in it. Like so, whatever else is in this complex, it doesn't go down here.
Oh, sweet. So it doesn't go down.
So
Where I'm-
it pretty much would stick to the main area, right?
Okay. Okay.
The area in front of this door is definitely, free of dust, but the area where you are, that's pretty thick with dust. Like people or whatever don't come down here very often.
And it looks like nobody's been here in a very, very long time.
You see how to open the door, by the way.
And I call for Abraxas. Abraxas, you got to check this thing for traps. This is definitely something special, I think.
I'd say whoever was
Advantage.
using this place never even thought to check down here.
Yeah, true.
Okay, I am checking the door out for traps. We're looking at a 17 plus 6 for a 23.
No traps.
And just roll the advantage in case you get higher. I'd hate for it to be a death trap.
Let me just find it again. No, it is not higher.
Okay.
6 plus 6
So-
is 12.
So no traps? So
Open says you.
Well, you did such a great job on that other door. Do you want me to go, or do you want to try to give it a stab, so to speak?
Yeah,
I can
I'll
do it.
open.
You got it.
I'll go ahead and open it.
Okay. You open the door.
What have
These
we
strong
here?
stone doors glide silently open to reveal a long, narrow room. Fresh appearing water bubbles in a small fountain in one corner, and a stove with an exhaust pipe that runs to the ceiling is in the other.
Hmm.
Thick coating of dust is on the floor here, showing that no one has been in this room for some time.
Did you say the stove was on?
It's not on. There is a stove.
Oh, okay.
That
Right,
light.
that would be very
there is a-
suspicious.
Yeah.
That light's not on either. There's a torch. You can tell there's a torch bracket there, but
Torch
torch is not lit.
boy.
Okay.
Hey, Braxis, do you think that it would be worthwhile to cook some of those bugs up for some food? Who's got, has anybody got survival? Oh,
I'm not saying
Does
bugs
me
are
no good.
exactly high on my culinary list of tastes.
I
and
mean,
pleasures.
they are high in protein, if nothing else. Although I doubt they taste good.
Lobsters taste great. Big bugs.
Well, those
I'm-
are crustaceans, lad. Crustaceans. Sea bugs, some call them, but they're not true insects.
Yeah, that's probably gross. You're
The-
probably right.
The filters of the ocean.
I think I'm gonna step in. I'm gonna go in here and check out this pool of water.
Okay, your feet make deep marks in the thick dust of the floor. You cough a little bit, but it's not too bad. And the water, it appears to be a bubbling, fresh fountain.
You think we could real quick technical question. Resting, long rests, short rests, getting your spells back. How does that work?
Long rest.
Long rest, you get your spells back, and you can you heal hit points. Short rest, you can spend hit die to get your hit points back. Most classes don't get spells back on a short rest unless you're like,
With a few exceptions.
yeah,
Are long
I'll-
rests essentially sleep?
Yeah, 8 hours.
yeah. Is it 8 or 7 or 8 or something like 6 to
I
8?
think it's
It's 8 hours. You have to spend 6 of it sleeping, unless you're an elf or someone else who does a trance instead
Like
of
Rhett.
sleeping. Like Rhett,
Rhett
for
doesn't
instance, doesn't sleep.
So
I'm
I
about to say I can take point at the door.
so I say to everybody else, what do you fellas think? Does this look like a good place to take a nap for a little bit?
I gotta be honest, I think I could use it.
If you all need rest, fine with me.
If that is what you desire, I suppose we could take a break.
Looking at the door, does it look like I can re-trigger the secret door and close it?
Yes.
Get in here, Red.
Rhett, get your shiny metal ass.
Everybody in! Everybody in!
Okay.
And I do exactly that. I hope we're not trapping us to our doom now.
And this is
And-
how we die.
And then you see the lack of air. No, all right. So you are in this room, and are you taking some sort of rest?
Yeah, I'll take a long rest. I'll light that torch up quick though, so we have light in here.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
All right. Yeah.
And you can see the way the torch flame flickers. There's definitely some air circulation in here.
Okay.
So you're not going to die of asphyxiation or anything.
I want to check the stove area. Are there any like pots and pans, tea kettle, anything about?
No, there's no utensils, no cooking implements at all.
Are there?
Whatever had that before, they're not in here now.
Okay. Is there any firewood or anything? Could I light it up just for heat?
There's some coal.
All right. Yeah. Then Quiplic's gonna, I guess, yeah, he's gonna try and light the stove. Just for
Sesh,
warmth.
did you
Okay.
grab a bag of that
Nice, pleasant.
feed?
I did grab a bag of this feed.
Is there anything in the feed that constitutes as grain?
What would that be? Investigation or?
I can just tell you. I mean, like
Yeah.
it's like kibble and meal, and it's a sort of. It's not as factory processed as what you would buy for your dog, but it's a sort of food that was meant to feed those bugs.
I have brewer's supplies. I was wondering if there's some way I could make a quick alcoholic beverage for anybody who wishes to imbibe. I figured D&D, I can make it in an hour.
That's amazing.
Spider
Go
ale.
for it. Go for it. Get drunk in the middle of a dangerous thing.
Use some of this fresh water, dude. From this pool.
Drunk.
I was about to say we've got
Not
water.
drunk.
We've got
Wait, hang on.
fire.
Are we about to take a long rest?
Yeah.
Along?
Quiplic will
Really?
100% use, create, or destroy water to give you as much fresh water as you need if you're about to do up some very, very stupid home brewing right now.
So
I'll do
as he
it.
makes that offer, hold up. As he makes that offer, I look
Make
at
it
you with
so.
the eyes like, that's turtle juice, bro. You use this fountain.
Sesh, I do not appreciate your condescending manner. The water that I create through my divine magic is in fact very clean and very pure.
Who's
Mhm. Turtle juice.
is someone good with nature-y things? Are we sure the water's safe enough to drink here?
Well,
Can we check somehow?
I'll try. I don't have a great nature, but I'll go
So-
for it.
Someone have a
I got-
pH
I got-
testing kit?
I got a +2 nature.
That's all I got.
I got +4. Maybe it's me.
Yeah, probably is.
As I go to pick up the ladle, you smack it out of my hand.
You almost spilled some. Jesus, Chief. I mean,
Go ahead and you could drink it.
yes, Chief.
What are you doing?
Just checking the water in the well, just to make an extra
Quality of the
sure
water.
that it's good.
Give me,
Yeah.
give me a nature check.
Yep. So that's a 19 + 4 for 23.
It actually seems to be nice and cool. You can't see any real, bad things in it. Like there's nothing visible. It doesn't smell funny. And it doesn't appear to have any kind of nastiness to it at all.
Except for Cryptosporidium and Giardia. But that's okay.
Well, if we boil it while trying to make something else out of it,
I say go for it. Make the
which
brews.
I start doing. What's everybody else up to?
I'm going to sleep zone.
If Abraxas does in fact begin brewing some type of grog, this awakens something in Quiplic, and he is just like, you know what, Abraxas, I liked you anyway, but I think I like you a bit more now. And he like kind of pulls a little, like a flask out of his one of his pouches, and he opens it up, takes a quick nip, and he goes, "Here's to swimming with bow-legged women." And he hands it over to him.
I dutifully take it. Take a swig.
It is powerful rum. Firewater lad! He claps him on the back slightly too hard.
Oh, smooth.
Your goggles slide down over your face.
A couple of lenses falling.
Fantastic.
All right, so let's see. So you got to take a long rest.
Mm-hmm.
Where are my dice?
And Rhett, being a Warforged, does not actually have to
I was about to say I'm
rest.
not out. Yeah, so I can
So
watch
as far
the door.
as standing watch goes, yeah.
Sentry.
Real quick question though.
Yep.
Since we got up in the morning, went to the firm's house, and then went here, how long
Yeah,
has
what
it been?
time is
And what?
it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
It's about that time.
so you got
Yeah.
to
Maybe we can.
you got to Rimble's house on the first day. This is the start. Well, you started the second day at his house. Got to the Gith Enlightened, and you're closing in on the end of the second day here. So you're probably not going to make that rendezvous tomorrow, unless you. I mean, you could try to push through.
Unless we
but,
do a short rest.
We could do a
Instead.
short rest instead of a long rest if we're... Like, I'm good on spell slots. I don't know what anyone else is at.
I can't heal anymore. But I can still
That's
do
big.
my cantrips.
Okay. I've got, like I said, I've got my spell slots right now. I'll reserve them for healing. I'll use regular attacks and cantrips and save my spell slots for heals.
If we're gonna do a short rest,
Let's just do a short rest. So let's just take a quick nap, guys. Just enough time for me to
Just
make
enough
this.
time
And
for you to brew the grog.
yeah. And by the time it's done, we should be good to go.
all right. So I'm missing. Yeah. Okay. Is that what we're doing? We're doing the short rest, boys.
I think that
Sounds
makes the
about
most sense.
Yeah, sounds like we're a bit on the clock right now.
Well, I was
I
actually
mean,
far
trying
as
we
to.
want to
rendezvous
make
go.
that rendezvous.
I mean, like if you miss it, you know where he's going to be,
There is a contingency plan. That is true.
and he will come back again.
Okay.
So, my advice, freely given, would be if you need a long rest to take it in this room.
Better
All right,
to
so-
not die.
Yeah. I've got 6 out of 10 hit points, and I'm missing 1 bardic inspiration. I know that if
okay.
I use the long rest, it'd be good, but I still have enough bardic inspirations. Like I still got 3 more.
It's short.
So I could still use a short rest and get my hit points back. Is anybody else missing a substantial amount of hit points?
Arnulf is only down 2 HP, and a long rest will only get 1 rage back. So I'm in a good spot myself.
I mean,
Nobody else. Okay, so
yeah,
why don't
I'm
we
just
try
doing
for the short
resource
rest?
Wise.
Let's
That's
short
gonna
rest
try
it.
and short rest and push through. For now.
Yep.
We can
But
always
it's
come
good
back
to
here
know
if
that we
things
can
go.
meet the guy. Yeah.
If things go too far south, we can come back
But
here.
also, speaking of rests, in real life, it's about been 15-20 minutes since we said,
But say
hey, let's
it's
push
just about that time.
Let's push the 5-minute break. So
Yeah,
you want to take
I think it's a good time.
Let's take a quick one.
Yep.
All right, thanks everyone who's watching. We will be back shortly. We're gonna take a quick.
Hard and
Hold
salty.
on.
Speaking of,
Okay, guys, we're back on now. I just wanna these nuts.
Uh-oh.
in your mouth.
It's
Oh
fine.
God.
It's fine. It's fine. It's totally fine.
Sorry. Hey, come back on kind of an ad break there.
Yeah, right.
I want some Blue Diamond almond revenue.
Yeah.
See? These
Does it work like
nuts.
that?
Oh, there you go.
I wish.
All right, so you finish your short rest. Remember,
That's right, Faltar.
remember to if you used hit dice to heal up, make sure you've accounted for that on your sheet correctly. And you're okay. So what are you doing? You're all up. You've all rested, refreshed a bit, had some, I don't know, like possibly toxic alcohol, maybe like wood grain alcohol instead of corn, and
Slight hint of seawater. Because I added in a little bit of that
The turtle
stuff
juice.
from Quick Plick.
Oh.
well, did you actually use that spell if you were taking a long rest?
I didn't cast it.
Oh,
It
No,
would
he's
then
just-
if there
like
is
seawater. If you cast create or destroy water, it would create fresh water.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know.
For crying out loud.
Not from a turtle.
Yeah, I know
So-
Andrew was big.
Quiplik will fight
yeah.
Sesh, and Matt will fight Josh. It's gonna go down.
But yes, I do pass out whatever beverages anybody needs. Not enough to get hammered on, just enough to enjoy.
Okay, so you're at the door.
Let's open her up.
Okay.
Yep.
Slides open relatively quietly as it did before, and you are out into the hallway, or you can see out into the hallway.
I was gonna say, who's sneaky? Yep, get my hand in there.
I got sneak.
All right.
I made room for Rhett.
Sesh, as you look to the west, you notice that the door to that room has opened. And you can kind of see a little bit inside.
Oh, someone is.
And I'm running out of screen here, so I got to move it over a little bit. But if you look to the east, you see two figures. Let's see if I can do this right. Am I in the right layer?
Oh, that's where the barley is.
That's where the beer making stuff happens.
Yeah.
You see two figures who look like this in sort of brown burlappy cloth, like really rugged looking cloth with a bandolier, and they have bow guns, and they seem to be involved in an argument, and they seem to be expressing a certain amount of distress over the state of the fact that the bugs in this room are now in pieces all over the place. They have not yet noticed you.
Perfect. I'm gonna stealth.
Give me a roll.
Yes, sir.
Are they very short?
Oh, dude,
very
24. 24.
They're not Jaws.
Actually, I gotta find my stat page on these clowns.
Do they really look mousy?
They look like the Grinch, but shortened version.
What do these
Scream
particular
Utini
jabronis
at them.
look like?
Martini.
Martini!
Hold on a second. I gotta check my notes.
Martini. Can't believe I haven't ever thought of that.
Where the hell are my notes? on
Well,
these
you
things?
know what? I feel like a Star Wars martini must be made now, just so you could go martini.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me for a second, fellas. I'm having a bit of.
Existential crisis.
Yes, that. All right. For whatever reason, I didn't put my NPCs on my NPC page on my notes.
Oh,
So I'm having a little bit of
Ooh.
trouble locating them. Here they are. For goodness sakes, why is that not showing up? Oh, I see why. I see. No.
No. No.
Ah, you son of a. Hold on a second. I'm doing some stuff on my side that's purely.
So, viewers, as you're watching, I would like to point out the fact that our dear friend, Mr. DM, looks exactly in real life like Alan Rickman. Rest in peace. But he looks exactly like the Sheriff of Nottingham from Robin Hood,
For
Prince
sure.
of Thieves.
Yep.
He looks exactly like Severus Snape from Harry Potter. And there's tons of more movies where Alan Rickman was actually legit, right? He was
I'm
one of the
not
great.
Hans
saying,
Gruber.
Die
but I
Hard.
Hans
definitely
Gruber.
did a close-up of
Jesus.
our DM just so all of our viewers can appreciate how much he looks like Alan Rickman.
Ooh,
But
I
I'm
look
not
just like
saying I
Alan
didn't
Rickman.
do that.
But I'll tell you what, Alan Rickman falling from the Nakatomi Tower was one of the best scenes of Alan Rickman you could get.
Spoilers.
And actually, it was quite real. No spoiler. You know what? If you live in
How old
2020
is
and
the
you haven't
first
seen
Die
Die Hard,
movie?
that-
There's got to be like a time,
there is a statute of limitations, is
Exactly.
what you're thinking of.
Limitations
I'm
And
just
there
kidding.
has been, and it was over a week after Die Hard came out because everybody in the world should have seen it.
Today, I joked about how Bruce Willis was dead the whole time, and my coworker was like, "Yeah, I've never seen The Sixth Sense," and I was like, "But you knew what I was talking about, so the spoilers
And now you don't need to.
apply."
Okay, I've got my notes squared away here.
There
Sorry
we go.
about that.
All right.
Okay, so Sesh is sneaking.
Yes.
These guys have not noticed you, but they are starting to walk back through the doorway. They're in a hustle.
Oh, well, okay. So I moved before you said that. Well, I can't move behind because I got right there. So if they're moving through, I'm just going to be stealth right there.
right in the light.
Hide in plain sight.
So I'm moving these guys. Is anyone doing anything else? Doing anything? I mean,
Hugging the wall?
they have a
Gripping
pretty
the
good
shovel?
chance of seeing Arnolf rather.
I mean, I can seeing Sesh go into stealth. I think I'd probably do so as well, especially being up there.
Well, here's the thing, Rid, as I would have told you, yeah. I mean, I should have.
So that's a 14 for stealth.
Kinda like
But
pull him around the corner.
Right?
Yeah.
Grab him back.
All right. As the first guy walks through the doorway, he just kind of is like one of these, like, and he starts to pull up his gun. So we should roll for initiative.
fun it is.
I'd be mad too if someone killed my horses.
Let's see. That is a
14 plus 3.
Oh, yeah, and then chat here. That's helpful. All right. Sesh.
14.
I took Sesh off the board. Oops. Oh, there he is. Oh, God damn it.
Is a
Equip
hold
with your dex. Trombone.
What's that?
What's your dex?
Qua?
Yeah, you.
I have a
What's your-
0 modifier.
All right, so I'll take before you.
Yeah.
is a hold action? I mean, you can literally
Or-
just wait to see what everybody else does.
It's
You
more
kinda have to
like
call it
you
out.
call what you're going to do. It's an if-then proposition.
Oh, okay. You
Right.
did say that before. Sorry.
If something happens, this is how I will react to it. I'm holding my action to do this thing if this other thing happens.
Okay, so you can't go. I'll wait
Yeah, you
what
can't
everybody
bet.
else does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, on second thought,
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm gonna DC my camera.
I'm gonna disappear and
Every
Invisible
so-
Man.
Well, Invisible Man, you're up first. So
You see there, stealth boy.
you're still back in the room. I don't think you know what's going on. I don't know if you can. do
yeah, I don't know if I can. Do I know it's because I can't? Sesh didn't say anything. Quick is trying to pull Arnolf back in.
I just fucking tripped over myself.
I don't know that I can do anything.
All right. So
I'm looking at my actions to see if there's.
you can make
no.
a perception roll just to see if you kind of get what's going on. How about that?
Sure.
That's not your action. You can just do that though to see if you. can reactivate.
I think I noticed that I'm wearing clothes because I got a 7+1, which is an 8.
You are wearing clothes. You're pretty
Excellent. I noticed that.
I put my pants on today.
I'm pretty
But
sure
they're
I
backwards.
just fell out of mine.
Sure. All right.
Yeah,
Arnold,
no, I don't have a move.
this little fellow here has seen you, and he's fumbling his gun up on you.
All right. So, do they look like little rat people, or do they look like goblins? Because the image looks like a little rat man thing.
I don't think that's true. They're not rats. They're just
Got them little
Critters.
suits,
they're creatures. They're not rats.
but they're not gobos.
Let's just say there's a certain stat block I'm using that you might know of, but I'm not calling them that thing.
Okay.
Yeah, they're new creatures. They're like mini Jawas,
They're not Jawas.
but they're mini.
If you want to, you can call them dust goblins. How about that?
They're
It's
not
There you go.
Jawas. I'm
But he's
not
pulling
licking
his gun.
toads.
He's pulling his gun on a violent lion man, so I'm pulling my big old halberd on his tiny little dust face.
Okay.
Oh god.
Does a 19 hit this?
It certainly does. Certainly.
Oh, max damage, great. 13 because I'm not in rage.
I don't think you need to be.
So
Feeling a little murder hobo-y.
seeing this thing turn the corner, surprise me, and pull a gun up and me. Oh!
You split it in half.
Oh goodness!
You
Yes.
almost don't.
It's my Chewy.
Oh man.
He startled me.
That's all you can say.
I'll tell you guys a story about that some other night. Okay. Yeah. So there is a bisected dust goblin in front of you.
Oh god.
So I got to take him off the board.
Can you cut the token in half?
I was gonna say,
If I had the paid version of this, there's a lot of cool stuff you could do. Like you could have like explosions and stuff, but
Oh, that's cool.
but I don't. I'm actually contemplating switching from this to a different one. But we're gonna be on this for a while because I already did some maps. Anyway, it is then the
Sesh's turn?
no. It is now the Sand Goblin's turn. He sees his friend basically cut in half. So he tries to run through the door here, screaming. He gets to about here. So Sesh, you can get a attack of opportunity on him.
I would love to.
second guess his life choices.
Let me give him a little shot from Tahiti.
There's only 2 of them. There's at least 3 more. Don't let him get to his friends.
Does a 16 hit?
Does it? Does it? Yeah, it does.
And I will give him an 9 damage. Skadoosh.
God damn it. Yeah. What were you doing?
I shot him in the head.
Shot him in the head. So he kind of does one of these.
Oh, he's stuck to the wall.
Yeah.
He is dead steam.
D-E-D. Dead.
And then I talk to Arnulf and I go, he just kind of spooked me too.
Right?
Hey, what's happening out there, guys?
Nothing, nobody.
What just
pools of
happened?
blood
What
everywhere.
do I hear out there?
What is... Did you guys finish what I made? You're supposed to sip it.
Abraxas, First of all, excellent job on the grog. It's very tasty. I've sampled my fair share of grog in my life. Good work. There were some,
Are you
I'm
kidding
not
me?
sure, gremlins? They're quite dead now. Never fear.
I miss everything.
They were some kind of goblin thing. But, watch out! They're spooky if they jump out really quick.
I can attest. I got scared right out my skin.
What are you doing? Besides making a lot of noise right now.
No, yeah, it's true. Sorry.
Mopping up the floor.
Onward.
Yeah, onward. I go in here.
Okay. And you walk right in because you didn't tell me you were stealthing.
Oh God!
Now wait a minute. There was a sweet black bar that was right there. Okay, that's it. That's fair.
Oh
That's
man!
fair.
You couldn't see in there. So, Sesh, however, it is your turn.
Yes,
Here
it
I
is.
am.
You're right.
I'm going to keep the attendance order. Wow.
Yes, the attendance order. Nope, that's it now. That's what we're calling it. Roll
Attendance
for
order.
attendance.
Roll for attendance.
Roll for attendance.
Here,
No,
Present.
no, you all shut up.
present.
Listen, I work in it. It sucks.
You messed up a
You knew the reference.
Is
Yes.
there an A-Rod here?
Mm-hmm.
A-Ron.
Oh, Shaq Hennessy?
You get your ass to O'Shagnassie's office right now. You mean O'Shaughnessy?
Principal O'Shagnassy.
That's it.
Oh.
All right, sorry,
All right, yeah,
little
yeah.
meta.
Anywho,
Whew.
Okay, so I'm again startled because there's two guys in here I didn't anticipate, and they clearly see me.
Oh, yeah. They're like,
Yeah.
they immediately stand up and they're going for their guns.
Oh my god, please help me. There is a giant lion man who just killed two more of your people. Please, you must do something. I swear to God, I saw him kill all of your steed.
Ah, okay. Give me a deception check, please.
Oh, this
Okay.
is gonna be cool.
Yes, I got a plus. Yes! 22.
Nice.
It was a 16 plus 6. Eat that dice.
Yeah, they totally believe you. They're like, huh?
He's right back there. And at the same time, Arnold, they're coming.
All right, so
I'll move here and just let them run right by.
okay, give me the goddamn pointer. Thank you. Nope, still not. Select objects and okay, here we go.
Real quick aside, I know throughout all of the Marvel movies, a lot of the heroes will just do that, touch their ear, and talk to each other, but you never really see any earpieces ever. I love the fact that you and Arnulf can do that.
Yes.
it is really cool, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, jeez.
So they are coming right at Arnolf.
Quick question, Mr. Avis. Yeah, so they inevitably, the last guy who went through that door ran by my threatened square?
Yeah, sure. They both did, actually.
Well, so I don't want to hit the first guy because I don't want to have him be alarmed, but can I hit the guy who's after him?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so, yeah, I go ahead and shoot him. Let me,
You can certainly try.
I can try. 21?
Yep.
And an 8 damage.
These are not tough beings. You blew his brains out all over the number 3.
Oh, God. All right, I'm good.
Yeah.
So seeing that number 4 there, well, I'm calling number 3. He is, he kind of screams. Quiplik, it's your turn.
I indeed. Yep. So I'm going to just sort of move up there. So just past Arnulf there. I'm going to use the shovel because I've already got it in my hands. Looking at the
You're breaking out a little bit.
What?
You're breaking up a little bit.
Oh, okay. I will try to speak as clearly as I can.
No, you could. You were just saying you're using your shovel to blank.
Yeah, I'm going to use the shovel, using the improvised weapon rules, up to the GM's discretion, an object that is similar enough to an actual weapon can be used as that weapon. Would you say that this shovel is similar enough to a quarterstaff?
No, I would not. Sorry.
You wouldn't say it's similar to a quarterstaff? I'd say it's more similar to a quarterstaff than an axe. Even though a shovel can cut.
Look, a shovel's going to be heavily weighted on one end where a quarterstaff would not be.
Fair enough.
That's fair. That's fair.
No, that's fair.
Blade.
And that's what...
Awkward spear?
That's what
I would say spear. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
Off-weighted spear.
This is
I'd say digging instrument.
GM's discretion means.
Yeah, I would not call it a spear. Closer to, let's say, a hand axe, maybe, or an axe. Just not as sharp.
That's a big axe.
That's fine.
Well, let's say you can use let's say you can use axe stats, but -1 from your damage.
Okay.
For now, so I can
that's
think
pretty
about
fair.
this more.
Yeah, no, that's totally fair. I was literally only asking because I wanted to know if it was similar enough to a hand axe as a simple weapon, right?
So,
yes, I just Googled it.
Okay.
So wait, a hand axe is probably going to do a D6 damage, though, right?
Correct.
What is your quarterstaff damage? D6?
A quarterstaff is also a D6.
Yeah, I think it's just going to be D6.
The only thing about a quarterstaff is it's a versatile weapon, so if you wielded it with two hands, it would be a D8. A D6 is fine. I just wanted to use a shovel. So, I rolled a... Proficiency is +2. An 11 to hit.
That you do not manage to connect the head of the shovel to the dust goblin.
Curses.
I am sorry. Okay.
I can't tell you how badly I wanted you to smack someone with a shovel just now.
Yeah.
Brett, your turn.
Hurts so bad.
All right.
What's happening out there now?
If I come up around the corner here, can I kind of, I don't want to say like a sneak attack, but kind of like around the corner and hit him, or do I need?
I don't think you could hit him from there, but you could step over here and possibly shoot through.
All right. So, all right. Yeah. Then I'll go up to here and then just little bow action.
Well, bow gun.
You can't run through an enemy space, correct?
No, unless you can tumble though.
What about
That
this?
out.
Does tumble
Like,
cause an attack of opportunity?
No meta. He called it. It can. I'd have to look that up.
All right, I was just
So-
asking technically.
There are two options. Tumble is the dex option, and overrun is the strength option. One is acrobatics, one is athletics. Yeah, it just lets you move through an opponent's square.
Okay. But both the same for me. So, all right. Well, you know what? I'm going to try that then. So I can just go like just above him, like up over to here, or to behind him.
This is the baddie right here.
Yes.
Where do you want to go? Here?
All right. So can I do a tumble around him and then get behind him?
You can try.
Okay.
Is that an action though, Rid?
It is action or bonus action.
So
Oh.
that would be in place of an attack.
Okay, so that's
Well,
just gonna. All right. So
if he uses
that
it as
just
a
sets-
bonus action, then it's fine.
How would he have a bonus action from it though?
So it counts as an action or
Damn
a
it.
bonus action.
Oh, okay. Then fine. You could try it and then get behind him.
It is a
Okay.
contested acrobatics check.
All right.
Oh,
I'm
so they
going-
can trip you up, sort of.
Yes.
All right.
You could just shoot from where you were there, Rhett.
I know, but
All right. I mean, this is more cinematic.
I'm just being a little bit more dramatic.
Yeah.
All right. So that's an acrobatics or an athletics?
Acrobatics, he said.
Acrobatics.
For tumble.
And that will be an 8. Damn
Oh my god.
it.
Well, we all saw it.
Yeah, you managed to get by him, believe it or not, because he swung. He tried to butt you with a gun, and he completely missed. So
It's the
Yeah,
I tumble
you're
for
behind
you.
him in front of the screen.
would you
Tumble for
would you
Hey,
like
you
to
got it.
attack?
Yes, I would.
All right, do so.
All right.
I like to imagine you did like a Metroid ball.
Just roll around the corner.
Or one of those
Samus.
the droidecas from.
Oh yeah.
Prequels?
Yeah.
It's going to be a 8 plus 5, 13.
You do this really cool roll, and you're like, ha! And you missed. Sorry,
He was dizzy from the tumble.
gyro hit. All right, Abraxas,
Seriously, guys, what is going on out there, Chiefs?
Chiefs. Where were Chiefs?
Easy there, Josh.
Abraxas, remember just a moment ago when we said there were some unidentified... there's more of them!
All right, I'm on my way. All right, who of my friends can I hit now? Let's see, 5, 10, 15.
Fuck, I'm right behind the guy. Shit.
All right, I move here.
Yep.
And
You're dead man if you hit Arnold.
oh,
duck.
Lionel, I am so sorry in advance. I load up a red test tube into my blunderbuss, aim it, and fire a firebolt.
Oh, God.
my
There's
God.
Not
two
at
of
Arnold.
us in the way.
I kind of hope you get a 1.
Arnolf and the Jawa could
Oh
both
my
duck,
God,
and I
you-
get it right in the face.
Got to be kidding me! I didn't roll a 1,
Oh.
You rolled a 3.
but I rolled a 3 plus 6. It's just a 9. I give up. I make a mean brew.
We have made the dice gods angry. We should
I
apologize
have.
to them. We must offer a sacrifice.
All right, the violent
Ah.
shatters harmlessly against the wall. There's a little, boop, but it doesn't do any damage. Sorry.
Ay, ay, ay.
It is now Arnold's turn.
And I will finish this. Big swing. Oh, that might not be great. 14.
That misses. Sorry.
Very
God,
dramatic
man.
miss.
That sucked.
Just a bit outside.
All right, so the sand goblin here, actually not sand, dust goblin, he is totally freaked out because there's a robot, a lion man, a turtle man, and a devil man. A very good looking man. And
Walk into
he
a bar.
kill everyone. So he decides he's going to try to do what Rhett did to him and try to tumble past him. So here's his go at it, and you'll be able to see this because wait, how do I do that?
I tumble for you.
Do what?
I tumble for you.
I'm trying to see.
Or I'll
How do you-
tumble through
how do I do a
I'll
DM roll?
tumble through you. How do you do a DM
I
roll?
don't actually know how that works.
Yeah, I don't know
invisible
anything on the DM
roll
side.
on roll 20.
Do you have an actual D20
Um,
in person?
Let's see here. Oh, I didn't want. No, I'm not rolling that. Hold on. I was actually just seeing if I could. Nope. I'm not rolling. That's not the roll. I'm trying to do something.
DM, can't you pretty
Okay.
much do whatever you want?
Well,
I rolled a 20.
He was asking a technical question. How does he roll invisibly on roll 20?
Yeah, I don't.
For the
I don't
record,
know.
if you rolled anything just now, it didn't pop up.
it didn't.
No,
No.
we didn't see anything.
I mean,
Okay.
right. No, we
The
didn't.
last roll we saw was a 2.
Yeah, what he said.
That we saw. We saw that one.
Yeah, I see that.
True.
So that was a test. Go ahead and try to roll it differently in silent mode.
That's fine.
Okay.
Silent.
That's his roll to get past Rhett. Rhett, do you want to try to oppose that or let him go by?
No, I bit it before. Yeah, might as well try and
Trip him up.
Hell yeah,
if I'm able
ruined his day.
to.
Give me an acrobatics check.
Okay.
We can roll on the board too. I haven't done
That's going to
this.
be a dirty 20.
You
17
stop him
plus
cold.
3.
You kind of like push him back with your
Jesus.
foot, and he's in the middle of everything. He's like, "Ah!" And he just let's see. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5, 6. Text Rhett. And now this I know how to do.
Do we want to not kill him and ask him what's going on?
I
here?
was just thinking, do we want to get some information out of him?
Does
Right.
16 hit you, Rhett?
We're pure 16? Yes, we'll hit.
I just saw
Uh,
Trombley's
Holy
response.
shit. You take 7 points of damage. He shot you pretty good.
Damn, son.
Now he dies now. It's toast.
All right, all right.
No.
you.
I was joking.
Okay. So that makes it Sesh's turn.
Sesh's turn. That's great. So I'm going to walk down. Scoop do 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 do. If I enter his threatened square, I don't get attacked, right?
Where? Where are you going?
Like if I moved here, I don't get attacked.
I think you're fine there.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
only exiting the.
That's old
It's
school.
moving. It's moving through and exiting. I thought. Well, oh, sorry, that's old school. Never mind.
So I would like to then use my action to try to quell the situation. Listen. Your friends are dead. Your steeds are dead. And you are completely surrounded. And every effort you have to go through us will be thwarted. So let's just make this easy. And let's just put all of our weapons down. And let's just talk. What do you say? I'm sorry, what is your name?
He says something, but it's in his own language, and it sounds just like a bunch of scribbles.
For
He
the
seems to be able to
record,
understand you, though.
Oh, for the record, I do speak Goblin.
Oh, okay. Then you understand it. His name is Gamuk.
He says his name is Gamok.
Ah, yes.
But you gotta make
so
But before we go any further, make a persuasion check to see if he actually stops fighting.
yeah,
Which I'm pretty sure translates to Kevin in common.
All right, persuasion, and okay, that'd be a 14.
14.
Do I get advantage because he's super surrounded and about to die?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Would he be more likely
More
to
threatened or quelled? Yeah, I don't know.
Why don't you do that again with advantage? So that's the second roll. As if you were doing.
Oh
advantage.
man, that was way better. 23.
He tosses his gun down. He's got a scimitar still on his belt. He
And
puts his
I'll
hands up.
motion to all of us. Put your weapons down.
Arnulf has a sad and dejected face, but puts the halberd away.
Yeah. Quiblik sets the shovel down, but then he just picks up the gun. No, only to take it away from him, not to. And, like, if it's possible to, like, put the safety on, Quiblik does that.
Okay. Are you keeping it?
Potentially.
It's a short bow stat.
Yeah, probably. Probably.
No, it is. I'm telling you, it's short
Oh,
bow
no,
stat.
I meant
Sorry.
probably keeping it. Is
Oh.
a short bow a simple weapon?
I'm like, no, it
No,
really
it's a
is.
short
No, I'm
bow.
telling you,
trust
probably,
you.
yeah.
I trust you that it's a short,
Short
bow
bow's simple.
stat. Is a short
I
bow
believe
a simple
short bows
weapon?
is simple. Yeah.
Then I
believe so.
100% am going to keep it.
Okay.
Okay.
Sorry, that was
Okay.
an awkward miscommunication.
Now that we're all on the same page, I think this opens up a very good opportunity to share some of Abraxas' brew. Abraxas,
Absolutely.
can you please give it to our friend Quibbly? What was his name again?
Gamuk.
Kevin.
Muck.
Kevin, yes. Could you please give some to Gamuk, Kevin?
Yeah, Gamuk in common is Kevin.
And then I look at
Gamuk is
Gamuk
just
and I
goblin for Kevin.
actually,
Pour it out,
Actually,
hand it over.
before we give it to Gamuk, because he might think it's poison, I'll take the cup and I'll drink it to show him it's fine, and then hand it to him.
He just like to say it's like shake it like this. He still wipes it off first.
Sure. No offense.
He sips.
Understood.
He sips it. What is it in the brew?
It's basically a very, very simple beer. So about as simple and plain a beer as you can get, because it's what I could make in an hour.
It's probably so he's familiar to it because the grain it was used was feeding his steeds.
True.
So he probably smells familiar scents.
It's bug grain beer.
So he's like,
It's called Bug Out.
Bug out beer.
Bug juice.
Bug juice.
You know the messed up part is I would probably drink a beer that was branded bug juice beer.
So did I.
Oh yeah.
he drinks it down and he looks, if not more relaxed, then a little bit like the warmth of the alcohol is hitting him, and it's hitting him pretty good. He's still scared, but he's not necessarily shaking as much anymore. He seems a little bit more docile.
So Arnulf, you can talk to him. Is that correct? You can understand
Yes.
it, or you can speak it, or both.
Both.
Really quick, and so Abraxas is, I'm gonna walk towards like Abraxas, and I'm going to speak to his like I'll look at you and acknowledge that we're looking at each other. And then what's kind of fun is that I'm not using this mechanic for our game, but in the Oddlock campaign, we have this thing called Browish, right? But because I could talk to you, because I have the power to talk to you in your mind, I'm going to kind of like facial talk to you. You know, like, hey, do you know when you stepped on that trap? So you can hear my words coming through to your head. Like, it makes sense, my facial gestures. You kind of look at my body language and say, oh shit, I know exactly what he's talking about. But I'm asking you, do you think you can re-trap the gates that we had from the bugs when you initiated the bug cages dropping? Do you think you can reinitiate that so we could put this guy in there and keep him held in there?
How the hell are you talking to me?
My good, and then I just smile like, yeah.
Like I'm using my pinky to like clear out my ear a little bit for a second. Like,
Wink, wink.
yeah, I think I can. Sash, is that you? I think I can. The
Good,
hell,
good,
there,
good.
Potch. Jesus.
So let's try
I mean,
that.
gods.
So I look at the little green goblin, or whatever, dust goblin, and I take him by like the shoulder, right? And I'm like, please come with us, and I'd like to first apologize, and I'm asking Arnulf to translate. First, we'd like to apologize for what happened here. We all got a little startled, and I'm leading him to the cage area to where I'm
Okay.
gonna like keep him there.
Yes,
So
we
we're
follow.
really
I'll go
sorry
ahead.
about what we've done to you and your friends, and we supremely did not mean any of that, but we got startled and things kind of just got out of hand. And what I really need from you is to just kind of stay here so that you are completely protected. Does that make sense, Arnulf?
Yeah, as he's saying it, I'm repeating what he's saying.
Are you
Well, anything nice, I'm kind of eye rolling ahead.
okay? So give me a deception check.
Okay. Now, I will ask you, because he's boozed up, do I have any bonus to that?
I was contemplating that, but since Arnulf rolled his eyes, I'm going to say it's a straight roll.
I did get an 18. Deception's
Okay.
one of my good ones.
I figured out how to do hidden rolls now.
Thanks a lot, Arnulf, you D-bag.
The goblin's like, okay. He seems to be going on and saying yes. I don't know if you can see he's going on with it.
So I'm going to, this is me walking him over here, kind of to the fenced area, and trying to lead him in there.
Okay.
If you want, you can move that token there, Mr. DM.
Sorry. Oh, that's the wrong one.
And then as that happens, I step back, I look over, and so does, Arnulf, I kind of, get back, Arnulf, what the hell? And then I look at Abraxas and I'm like, pull it. Or do it.
Give me a hand check there with advantage.
Sleight of hand?
Yes. Sleight of hand
That's
check
a
with
pass.
advantage practice.
So what is a hand check? All
That'd
right.
be me flubbing the words.
With advantage?
Yes.
All right. So first roll, 17 plus 3 is a 20.
That's good enough.
Okay.
He
Because
shoots
it's
back
better
up,
than the second roll.
and he kind of grabs the bars. He's like, ah. And he kind of looks around. And he sees all the dead bugs, and he's like, oh.
Well done.
Sorry. Anyway, you take care. One more cup of grog for you. And I give him, Apraxis, can you just fill up quick one more time? Let's let him be drunk. So then he fills, and then I give it to him, and then let's just leave him.
We have an
One
opportunity to ask him what else to expect here.
We do have the opportunity. Yes.
And about that crystal.
Has he
crystal-
been working here long? Yeah, what does he know?
Actually, yeah, I'll stay there. You know what? We can actually talk through Rid, because Rid can talk to him. So I'll let you guys do that. So I'm not bogarting this.
It looked like he was understanding common to begin with. So he can understand common, he just don't speak it.
Yeah, but you can translate. You do well. Arnulf, just do what you do, Arnulf. God.
I ask him about the crystal and if he has seen any magical scrolls lying about.
Ask him
Okay.
if he knows the average airspeed velocity of an unladen swallow.
The average airspeed velocity of an
Is it
unladen
African
swallow
or
is actually-
European?
Well, that is the main thing to consider, the species of the swallow. This is a digression.
The goblin looks very confused.
Sorry, who brought the wise ass?
So,
Yes, so the gem.
yes, little goblin. We are in this cave looking for a magic crystal. Have you seen any of those around?
He says, no.
The sooner we find it, the sooner we leave. And leave all of you alone.
I don't know. I've not seen Big Gem. Maybe Big Boss has.
Where is Big Boss?
Oh, he is. How I explain? You came in from south.
Yes.
You get by bear.
We push bear into giant pit.
Oh, you're mighty. Big
Yes!
big boss. Big boss. Other way. Other route.
Oh.
The other door.
So, guys, you know how we had 2 doors? He was another one.
Indeed. Oh.
Our princess is in another castle.
I don't start that shit. We've actually played that.
We did.
Did you really?
It
Yes,
happened.
he says.
It happened, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
That
it did.
is funny.
It was great, actually.
So, if we keep going this way, what do we find?
River. Hold on a second. Oops, damn it.
Arnulf, are you asking him what is north of the break room there?
Yes.
He says, I'm sorry, I didn't mean that. Dust Goblin, bad underground river, more caves.
Is there a haunted place in these caves?
Haunted. Oh yeah. Bad spirit north. Don't go, bad spirit.
How bad a spirit?
Bad. It like to kill kitty cat.
I do not think he will.
Because he's a cat.
You go north, you face big bad trouble. Don't go north. Nice lion man. Don't go north, don't die.
We are here for a scroll. I have been told it is north. I will get scroll.
Your what's the word? Funeral?
Abraxas is literally
Lord.
This
laughing.
whole conversation been in Goblin. So the rest
Yes.
of us are just
Oh.
kind of like on the sidelines, like, okay, yep.
Hmm.
They sure are saying words.
The goblin language is so rudimentary, it sounds like garble, doesn't it? I'm totally pretentious right now.
I don't know, Chief. I thought I heard something about a Kevin.
Yes.
Till pretty man tanned garbled.
What was that? Tell pretty man what?
Till pretty man hid tan garbled.
Is
So I
tan
imagine
garbled?
he's got a tan.
I do have a tan.
He says you're tan garbled.
I'm tan. You listen here, you little sand goblin or dust goblin. You look like. Never mind. You know what, Arnulf? Ask him what the big bad guy is like. Get some useful things from him. He's just telling us not to. You just get. What is it like? The thing.
Which thing? Boss?
The bad
or...
guy. The one who's he said big bad boss. Ask him.
Well, you don't need to be snippy.
Arnulf, you.
I mean, he doesn't need to be, but how long have you traveled about with him? It seems like he's just going to be.
You shut it, Tortuga.
So,
You and me, Terran, any day, any time.
So, tell me of this boss of yours.
Oh, big chief, big chief, big chief. Oh yeah. Oh, big chief. Oops. God dang it. Big chief, 7 feet tall, 5 arms, 3 legs, breathe fire from teeth.
From teeth. That's a strange place to breathe from.
Mouth. Mouth. Yeah.
This makes more sense to me. I'm going to relay that description.
Farts necromantic magic.
You relay that information?
Arnoff, you told us this?
Yep.
Lies. Lies. I would like you to roll an insight.
Go ahead.
Well, so I don't know if I can, right? Because I didn't hear the. Well, no, I can because
Well, I
You
mean,
can observe his body
Arnulf
language.
is relaying it, right?
Yes.
I'm not relaying it, but you can still look at the guy and look at his body language
Read
and his
body
facial
language
expressions.
and whatnot.
I got a 16.
Third leg.
Oh yeah, he's totally lying. He's right out of his ass. This is
So if he is, I then point my pistol at him, and I'm like, Arnulf, you get him to spill the truth, or I spill his brains like I did his other friends.
You get all the fun.
I
Okay.
do.
So,
yeah.
he says, tell me the truth, or he's going to use that gun.
give me an intimidation check. Sesh, I think.
Okay.
With straight check because he can't. No, yeah, with
I can do it.
advantage.
Okay.
With advantage.
Oh, thank God. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. Okay. So it was a nat 1. Thank you. And then when you said it's advantage, it went to a dirty 20.
Okay.
Wow.
So he's terrified.
That's a big
Damn.
difference.
And so what are you asking? Would you ask him, Arnoff?
For a correct description of his boss.
Oh, all right. Okay. Big boss, just big. And he says the name of their people, but for you, it's Dust Goblin. Big Dust Goblin. Bigger, better armor.
How big? And he's going to do the thing where he has a hand at different levels.
About same, but eat more, bigger.
What does he do?
He lead tribe.
Is he strong?
Yeah, compared to Gamuk, Chief Strong.
Compared to me?
That's why he lead. Oh, Gamuk not know. Gamuk not see Catman do anything.
See what can you do?
You see hallway?
Huh?
You see hallway?
Yeah.
Yeah, we redecorated the place.
Jesus.
Oh, Lion Man do that. Catman do that.
Some.
So,
Catman probably not do that as easy to Chief.
Good.
Or Chief Pat. Oh,
Arnoff, what are you saying to this guy?
God, it sounds like a bunch of gibberish.
I just hear blah, 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 and blah, 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 blah.
And... Arnoff, spit the beans out, buddy.
He says, Chief, basically same size, little more like a ball. And has pets.
All right,
What
where
size
is
of
this
pets?
Potts? Where is this ball chief guy?
He already said it was other door.
Yeah, remember
Any
when
other-
we came in Cave Bear? Cave Bear.
I
we
remember
had the
that
one?
part. I was hoping for more description.
Oh, okay.
Ah,
I thought you in person didn't know. I
No,
was like,
no.
Yo, bro, he totally said that.
Right, I know that part.
we have covered this ground.
Ask him more about what's to expect past that door. What is there?
how many people in his army, Arnulf? Like, we know him and Pet, apparently, but is there a squad?
And then ask him what
Oh.
his favorite dish is. What's
That's
his favorite
a good
food?
question. Yes.
Oh, this talking. Okay. So, if we go to meet boss, we go through a door. What do we see?
People.
Water.
He did say there was a river, but I don't know if that's that. Oh my goodness!
He went dark.
So
I
how
know.
many more of you are there? That way.
More than Gamak can count. We filled
How
the
high
cabins.
does Gamak count?
Let's be clear on that.
Does
Yes.
Good Buck just
17.
hold up both of his hands?
17,
Wow, this
exactly.
He holds up both his hands and he wiggles his toe and he wiggles his hip.
He wiggles his hip.
23.
Wait a minute.
I am concerned and disgusted. And for some reason, we want to know what he eats.
What boss eat?
Yes.
No, Arnold, dude, seriously, what does Kevin like to eat?
Oh,
I'm
What do you-
relatively certain he said his name was Gamak.
Gamak, what does he like to eat? I'm calling him whatever.
I thought it was Shibley.
Meat. Meat.
hold on. I think I broke out for a sec there. Did he answer that?
He said meat. Meat. Gamak like eat meat. Like, oh, that's goblin.
He says meat. Just meat.
Very critical to my studies, and I just giggled to myself, noticeably.
What? I like meat.
Yes, we all like meat. Okay, so does he like the meat from the crab things that we killed, or no? Or the bug things, rather? You know what? Who cares? We need to go find his
cut out
boss
again.
and deal with him.
Actually, which way should we go at this point now? I mean, we've got one of two options. This is out of character, I guess. No, it's not. This is in character. We got two options now. We can go north past wherever this guy was sitting for chow, and then we can go back down to where we entered, and there's that sealed door that was sealed from the other side.
No, it's still from your side.
Sealed from our side, I mean.
As if to keep something in.
As if to keep something in, like I said before the other night, 1 week ago.
I say that door is not going anywhere.
What was that, Trombley?
I'd say the door is nae going anywhere, and it will wait. I think we proceed in this direction, but that's just one turtle's opinion.
We heading deeper in here?
Deep in despair.
Okay. Let's just take a bearing for a second, and let's just figure out what we are doing in here, right? We are looking for a scroll, and we are looking for a gem. Now, I'm just going to make sense out of this and say there is a leader captain of these creatures that we just locked up here, and if I was a betting man, I would bet that he would have at least one of those. Now, I do recognize the danger that there is in going into his domain and trying to fight with him, and we do know that there is somewhat of a whatever this thing calls as a river. It could be a river of moss for all we know, but we could go north and hope that north trickles back into where the goblin king is, or whatever it is. I don't know. I know that we have a day left, or at least a little less than a day, and we do really need to make some headway, or else we'll lose our rendezvous point. So we really should make this decision with haste and some educated guesses.
Arnulf, where did you say that the ghostly haunted cave thing for the crystal was?
We
Or
keep
the scroll
going.
was?
We keep going this way and north.
Okay.
Hmm.
That sounds like it's pretty concrete. I mean, that's what little Gabi over here says.
Yes.
Well, I mean, I didn't do it during that conversation, so I can't now. Okay, so what we have is we have information that there is a ghost-infested hallway up here, or thing up here, and then there is a boss-infested dust goblin thingy over here. You know, Arnulf, what do you feel more comfortable in killing?
Killing
Please say
already
ghost,
dead
please say
things
ghost, please say ghost, please say
seems
ghost, please say ghost, please say
strange.
ghost.
I have not killed something already dead yet. I wish to try that.
Arnulf, I appreciate your input. Let me ask the Smelly Turtle. Smelly Turtle, what do you think we should go fight? Should we fight the ghost or should we fight the king first?
I
Or
will
the
fight
leader,
you right here and right now if you call me one more time.
One more time. What?
Quick,
Okay.
Chief, I think you got him wrong.
I am
His vote-
joking. I am joking. I say fortune favors the bold, lads. We should go north.
Should go north. And
Aye.
Red Sod, I don't want to leave you out of the equation, even though you are a buckethead. But where do you think we should be going, Buckethead?
Where is everybody else going?
Well, see, that's a bad choice, right? You don't want to just follow the crowd because that's what gets you in trouble that you can't be accountable for. So do you want to go north to the ghost man, or do you want to go whatever other direction to the big boss man?
Brett, I'm telling you, we got to take out this ghost.
I'm with you on that.
Well,
I think the ghost.
it looks like
seems
that
we
we
have
are
a
going to fight the
consensus.
ghost. And Mr. Quiplek, I would like to point out, as much as I like to tease you, and as much fact as I am spitting out of my mouth, I do not want or wish to fight you.
Aye, lad. I would nay fight you either. I only mention it in jest, as I am sure you're joking about my odor, which is, again, manly and pleasant. Just right
I
now,
hardly-
don't say anything, and we don't need to fight.
If you guys
Just
change your
right
mind
now,
about
if
this,
you don't say anything, you can say something later. Bank it.
if you guys happen to change your mind about this, just let me know in advance, because I'm willing to place a wager here.
Aye, wagers should be placed. If it were ever to occur, theoretically, which it should not, because we are mates.
Yes. I will say nothing, and I will say, let's go to the north.
So,
And that's where I start kind of like migrating.
are we leaving Kevin behind bars here?
Yes, he's safe behind bars.
He's not going anywhere.
Yeah.
Let's give him some food.
Before we bounce. Oh, yeah. We leave it with something like a
Give
snack.
him some
We
grain.
boozed him up
he-
already.
There's water, and then there's the bug feed in here. So and there's also pieces of bug. So he's not going to starve right away.
I give him whatever is left of. There's probably only like half a cup at this point. Half a cup of whatever's left of my grog / beer / IPA
bug juice.
/ bug juice.
Yeah, bug
He
juice.
pounds it
IPA.
down. But then as you guys start to walk to the north, he goes, no, you go wrong way. You want to go other way. You want to go other way.
Other
But
way,
it's-
you say.
and
Did he
and
say
he says it in
that
common.
Okay, sorry. I responded to it before I even asked. I apologize.
Wait a second. I'm sorry. Ghost Man North, yes?
He's like thinking about, is that what he had said? The alcohol is really having a grip on him now. And now he can't quite remember. But he says, yeah.
Does he have? So he's still got grog in the cup, I'm assuming. Like
He drank it all down as soon as he got it. Like it's really starting to hit him now.
And how heavy is this goblin?
He's about goblin weight.
You know,
Weighs
give
about
it
as much as your
you know,
average goblin.
give or take 5 pounds.
You know, yeah,
He's about
he's an
goblin
average
size.
goblin.
I mean,
Goblin
you
weight.
know,
So,
Someone out there knows
You
this
know.
without Googling.
Yes.
yeah, somebody does, and
that's
it's
the funny
scary.
thing, actually.
Whatever. Yeah, okay. And I ignorantly ignore him.
Okay.
Kind of a bad thing, but yes.
Yeah, let's move north. I'm thinking he actually described it as a haunted, not ghost man. So maybe that's throwing him off.
All right. So you enter the room where the dust goblins had been. You're able to see a little bit more down the hallway now.
Before we depart, Quiplik, being newly in possession of a short bow gun, wants to try and scrounge some bolts or whatever ammunition it takes off of Gamuk or the dead bodies or whatever.
Yeah, why don't you give me an investigation check for that?
I apologize. I don't know that I've been keeping track of ammunition.
It's not a huge deal. If you can, because it might be like a great story moment for now.
Okay.
Bullets.
Yep.
It's a 5 for the investigation. So I assume I don't see any just lying around on the dead bodies. Which means
You don't even
would
notice the ones
turn
Find
to
your-
Gamuk
find
and
your
just be like,
feet.
look, if you ever got any ammunition, you hand it over. Or, honestly, I shoot you with the one bolt I've got.
He gives you the 10 he has on him.
Thank you kindly.
Shoot you with the one I got. You're so bad, dude. That's awesome. That's definitely something I would have said. Let's before we do that, I would like to, because there's some notable things in this room, right? We got a couple barrels. We got some what looks like water. Is that a water sack? What the
Barley?
hell is that? No,
It says
yeah.
barley on it, but that's not
So
necessarily.
that's the sack I'm looking at.
It's all right. It's grain.
That's what
It's
she
grain.
said.
Oh no, he didn't.
Womp, womp, womp.
There's grain
I'm just
here.
gonna go now.
There's meal. Things that could possibly feed those insect things, as Abraxas is calling them sand fleas. That's a good enough name. Or the dust goblins themselves. Those are barrels of water.
I don't grab much, but I do grab maybe a small sack, whatever free sack I might have. I keep saying sack, so here's sack again of barley.
Address got sacked.
You got sacked.
Okay, it's cool. There's other stuff like over here.
These rubble piles.
It's just rubbish. Like they're not all that clean. It's like
Gobble,
it's kind of crazy in here. Anybody else investigating carefully or anything?
Yeah, well, I
Maybe some rolls?
imagine.
Yeah.
Seeing everybody else looking around Arnolf,
Yeah.
we'll see if you can find anything
About to say,
interesting.
you might all just take a
Everybody
look.
investigate.
21.
Everybody.
I'll put it in the chat over here.
Everybody. Everybody.
12.
I'll put it in the chat, but a 13.
2112. Sweet.
No way.
2112! That's dope as hell!
That's
That
me and
is-
Arnolf, baby. We're a pair.
Yeah.
We're a buddy couple.
Okay, so that's everybody who didn't roll. Araxis. Okay. All right, so you guys all find stuff. Between you,
That
you
was supposed to
find-
be an equals.
I was about to say 10 plus 6 plus 16.
No,
Damn,
equals
son.
16 equals, my bad.
That's a hell of a modifier.
Sure, like hellfire
Somebody
over here.
cheating.
Okay, you find between you all, you find 15 gold pieces, plus when you really examine their blades and their weapons, like you take a chance, you just kind of look them over and go, wait, these are not your usual crap goblin stuff. These are pretty good. These are all crafted pretty well. They're not masterwork or anything like that, but they're not the usual crappy goblin weapons.
Getting them from somewhere else. Someone else.
So that begs a question, guys. I think Arnulf, we need to tell him who's arming. We need to ask him who's arming. Well, maybe he doesn't even know. He's just, for God's sakes, he's sitting in the stall right now. He's not even important enough to know where these weapons are coming
Their
from.
boss guy's gonna know who's arming them.
Yeah, that's definitely true. I think what we should be doing is definitely still go according to plan in North. However, let me just be the devil's advocate here, or the demon's advocate, because we're in D&D. What if we did go to the boss of the area, find out these questions, because maybe Ghost Guy is more than he seems, or we can't really take the word of Kevin over here.
Kevin.
Sorry. I forget his name.
Gamak.
Gamak.
I am so sorry.
We can't really take the advice of Gamak here, because he doesn't really quite know things, or at least I assume. That's just me putting an opinion up there. If we still want to go towards the north, I am for that, but we could find more answers to questions if we find the goblin leader.
Hey, outside of character real quick, is someone keeping track of how much money we have found so far? Because I think it was 13 silver pieces last time, not including the plats that you guys have pocketed.
Whoa!
13 silver.
I mean,
Hang on. I would like the record to reflect that Quiplik said he's going to share.
You did. Quick did.
Quiplik shared the platinum we all found. Let's just come on.
I think it was 2, right?
I love that so much. Quiplik found 2 platinum, which will be shared with everyone.
But so silver from last and gold from now. Is someone keeping track of that, or?
I kind of am, so I can tell you at the end.
Okay.
Okay.
All
That's
Alright,
fine.
so we can
But
book
you-
these.
You guys
Add
should
it.
be from now on. And
Well,
Yes, we should. That is true.
I've got 13 silver, 15 gold, and 2 plat.
I may or may not have 2 platinum that is
This I don't know about. All right, back to the show.
It sounds like we're keeping decent track.
Okay, so
We should fill our
Could I-
water skins if there was fresh water in this room before we go.
That was in the other room, right?
yeah, you
The
could have,
rest room.
but there's water here too. I mean, it's,
Okay,
Oh,
so
okay.
yeah, so there's barrels of water. Yeah, we should fill our water skins.
Probably
All
did that
right.
before leaving the resting room.
sure. Why don't you guys give me this a little bit further into where you're going here, so I can give you a little bit more description.
Okay, yeah,
All right.
let's rock.
I'm gonna
and roll
pop
to
up
the
here.
north.
Yeah, like right here.
Why
Stealthily.
can't I-
Stealthily.
Also stealthily following behind.
Yeah, if we're stealthing, I'll stealth.
We're riding along.
What's your
14 stealth I got. And I'll put that over here.
Hey, quick, change positions with me.
Me?
Ah.
No, quick, move up one.
Oh, move up one?
Yeah, move up 1 space.
Okay. Oh, sure. Alright, so I got a...
Ooh. I heard chains dragging. That was sick.
I love the sound effects. They are
Yeah,
real
they're very cool.
Very cool. Definitely.
Okay.
atmospheric.
when you look down the hall to the west, you see what appears to be an iron portcullis down. Let me see here. No, that's not the right room. What else can you see from where you are? You see another dust goblin by a cooking fire. You see some piles of debris, possibly what is a maybe a table or two, a tent,
A tent.
and that's about all you can see. You can tell that the room is very large. To the north, you see what appears to be another supply room with nobody in it. And that, I think, is where we're going to end for the evening. It is
That's a good
10:35.
spot. Yeah, it's a good spot.
I didn't even realize the time.
Me,
Yeah,
It's just a hair after 10:30.
So that's great, right, Chris? And I think you should take a compliment to that because we have lost ourselves so intrinsically in your story that we had no idea it was Baba bedtime.
Totally unaware of the time.
Yeah, well done.
Good.
Yeah.
Well done to you guys too, because you guys are starting to find your characterizations and your role playing. I think it's very entertaining. It's entertaining me anyway.
No,
Except
I
for
think
when
we're
we roll
starting to
ones.
get a good like team sort of. Yeah. It's starting to come together.
So-
On a whammy.
You know what I really like is that, me and Trombley play in the Oddlock campaign, and those two characters are very much friends. I would
Yes.
consider friends.
It's
I would say
fun
my
having
best
a
friend.
little bit of an antagonistic thing.
It
now
is. It's like, yo,
between
dude, I will
Sesh
fight you.
and
And I'm like,
Kriplik, because Anolo and Alvin are buds.
yeah, we're chill.
Yeah.
We're chill, but
No,
like
I
it's
like
now.
it. And
I like being pretentious, and I like
I'm
being
not
that
saying
kind of
it'll
guy.
ever actually come to P versus P with us,
That
but I
does.
like the little tension between us. Like, oh, do you want to? You and me, a little bare knuckle boxing. Is that what you want?
No, that's definitely not what I want. But if it suits
It
your
seems
needs,
to
I
be what
suppose.
you're asking for.
But the thing is I have a champion, and my champion, his name is Arno.
I was just
Arno.
I'll fight him too.
The idea, you would agree to it, but getting a champion in your stead.
I
Yeah.
totally would, because I'm a
Absolutely.
weak
No,
bard,
that
man.
actually seems very in character for Sesh. It's like,
Yeah.
so I nominate
is.
my champion.
Yeah, you want to fight me fair, and that is with Arno.
Right. Fight
And
me
the thing
fair,
is,
I'm
Arnold
fighting
doesn't-
someone else.
Arnold doesn't even react to it because that's probably how most people react to him.
Yeah,
So it's like, oh,
But
this,
this is good.
Okay.
Yeah,
this is
great.
fun. This is fun.
Okay, so thank you everyone.
Should say goodbye
who
to the
has
stream?
Joined us
Thank you,
tonight.
streamers.
We
Sir.
will be back Sunday night. We're playing Among Us on stream, and then Monday is the Oddlot campaign, and then us, the Aetherflux Hunters, will be back next Wednesday.
That's correct. And thank you all for watching. I'd also like to just put a shout out to, and I know Chris was meaning to do this, but
Oh yes.
Tabletop Audio, right?
Mm.
Roll
I'm
20.
using a mixture of well, they can't hear it, but yes, I am using some tabletop audio. I'm also using what's the other one here? Hold on. And Battle Bards.
Nice.
Okay.
I think you're hearing some
Cool.
Battle Bard stuff now.
Cool.
All the players are. Also, a big shout out to Calvin, aka Robot, for doing the Hunters logo. It's still awesome.
Captain Robot, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, no, the logo's badass. Totally fits the theme.
And
It's great. And
We'll
Chris,
see you-
I want to clap or at least commend you for this incredible map. I know this must have taken you some time, but
Yeah.
this was just the second layer of map that we had. And if you remember, folks who are listening, we had earlier today, we had a whole big map that we haven't even fully explored. So, Chris, the amount of time you put into this is pretty impressive. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, no, it's
Yeah, well done.
I've stopped playing video games, and I do this in my spare time now, and I enjoy this more because I know it's going to be entertaining to you guys
Yeah,
too.
sure.
So this is way more. I kind of regret now, because I was pretty heavily into one of my games, but I don't really regret that. I'd rather do this kind of stuff.
Oh,
It's
much appreciated as a
Yeah.
player.
It is, absolutely.
Very cool.
definitely.
Absolutely.
Roll20 is a fun thing to play with, so that's also helping me stay
Oh,
engaged.
absolutely. You know what's nice is the visual side of things, not just for your players, but anybody else who's watching us. I think it's nice to take some of the theater of the mind out of it and allow us to just kind of move on a map. It's nice.
It makes it a little easier just to track things.
Yeah.
Especially because we're dungeon crawling right now. This is
Yes.
actually, I think a map is more useful for dungeon crawling Like I can
Yeah.
theater of the mind a combat most cases.
Right.
But the dungeon crawl and you having the way you've blacked out areas and then revealing them as we discover them, very nice.
Yeah, I'm getting a kick out of it. I like it.
Yeah.
But let's say goodbye. Goodbye,
Okay.
Stream.
Yes.
We'll
Peace
see you
out,
later.
Stream. Thanks
Good
for
night,
joining
everybody.
See
us.
you Sunday.
Sunday for Among Us.